When you all entered Restport, a central point for travelers heading throughout the road in the Western Sanctum, they had found that the temple in the village had been destroyed 2 days ago, and that the village and travelers couldn't leave until the mystery or whatever happened was solved. The party spoke to Captain Gold, who was happy to see Yengvar, a paladin of Durelin, and thought that it was best for the party to help figure out this investigation of the temple and the murder of a family, the Red Fletchers. Upon entering the home, you had discovered various different clues and symbols. You found a twisted vortex with in the middle what appeared to be an eye that you all didn't recognize. You also found that both of the parents were found dead in the kitchen, though no blood was evidently found anywhere, and that the area in which they were stabbed in had these black veins and this black circle around it. Though, as you all sensed the magic, it there was some form of magical substance there, but you couldn't discover what kind of magic that was. Yengvar had found under the beds of the parents' bedroom the 4 roses, 2 red, 2 black. Gar had discovered when heading downstairs different symbols of fish, eels, and squid, and discovered that this was written in deep speech, ancient a language written from a story that some of you don't know yet. The Upon not touching anything, he went upstairs to get the party, who you all went downstairs and discovered that this was a horror tale that was written in deep speech within the veil thanks to Azir's knowledge. Upon touching the wall itself, they discovered that a brick could be moved out of the way and discovered a dagger known as Sinner. However, before they had identified it and done the smart way of discovering new magic items, Yangvar decided to test a theory of his and had Gar make a small cut on his right hand. And upon doing that, nothing had happened except for Gar suddenly not feeling well and left in a hurry. That's when the party had decided to keep this a secret and left the Red Fletchers, where Captain Gold offered 300 gold pieces for each of the party members in advance to figure out this problem. He had shown the party to Master Orizon, Sarah Orizon, who is the leader of the Majorite Institution for Transmutation here in Restport. She had offered each of you a potion for you to use, and had answers to what you were seeking, but could not tell you what it was until after closing, which the party had agreed to hear her out. And as you all passed time, you all split into 2 different groups. One party had decided to check the 2 inns in the village and traveled into the Black Inn and found, besides the beautiful music that was played by a person known as the Verseroso, that the bartender did not take kindly to the 2 green dragonborns in the inn, and a lot of racism was given to them, at which point Bar had used prestidigitation to put on a cock and balls onto the front door, at which point the village started to call the inn itself the Cock and Balls. They had then traveled to the Broken Arrow, where they saved the place from being burnt down, and even helped pay for the repairs. However, due to how vulgar and disgusting that place was, they decided it was best to leave. The other party continued with the investigation into the temple and discovered that the temple not only exploded but also came down together at the same time. But not only that, they couldn't discover any blood or pieces of cleric or workers that might have been in the area. As time passed on and the party regrouped to the institution and discovered it locked, Master Orizon, who had snuck up to the party, had told them to follow her, at which point they traveled into the outskirts of the village, where they discovered 13 mysterious floating obsidian obelisks that gently floats in the air. At which point, something suspicious was going on, where she couldn't really remember what you all were talking about. You could see that her shadow was formed into a snake before she suddenly became turned into, her eyes turned red, and that's where we left off, and now we're picking back up. So I'm gonna pull out the map real quick. Okay. So here's you guys. She's over here, and then the obelisks are over there. And you can see that there is a sinister smile now, as her eyes have turned brightly red. The shadow that you all noticed beforehand is now gone. And she stares at all of you.
I'm sorry, what was all that about?
So, I am curious as to why you're all here.
Can I do a quick divine sense?
Go for it. She is 50 feet away. Yeah, should be able to. With that, you could tell that there is a fiend.
Is it coming from her direction?
Coming from her direction.
Hearing that straight away about that, I'm going to immediately cast Entangle on this demon.
Well, he didn't say it out loud, did he?
Didn't say it out loud.
Well, no, after hearing the shadow, though.
Oh.
Oh, just seeing the shadow makes you do that?
Seeing the shadow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't trust this woman
right away.
Oh.
All right.
I'm glad to quickly get into this.
Oh, come on.
Alright, and after I do see the shadow, I conjure my pact blade.
I just say, guys, get ready. This is a fiend.
Also, Ed, roll initiative as well, and I'll add you in.
Oh, so much for trying to get information.
I didn't realize that would start.
I did say that out loud, by the way. So much for
Sorry.
trying to get information.
We don't have to kill her. We can just.
I was more trying to make sure in case she tried anything.
No, I know. I was
Let's at
talking
least
to
try not to kill her. It seems that she's more possessed than anything. Oh boy. And now we die. Because someone had to go in balls deep.
うるさいな、こいつ。
Alright. And as... Alright. So top of the round, it is now this guy's turn. As he's gonna appear out from the hill.
Oh shit!
Oh
And
god, it's
with-
an ambush.
And with this mysterious item that he pulls out, a long sort of metal barrel at the side, and he's gonna fire his musket at you, Gar.
Ah!
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, you take 8 piercing damage.
Ow! I'm almost dead, guys.
As
How?
I have 12 health!
as he fires this out, you all have never heard this before, as he goes and then he's gonna reload using his bonus action. That's the end of his turn.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you motherfucker!
Just FYI, I don't see me on the initiative roll. I don't see me on the turn order at all.
Who was that? Azir? guessing. Okay, so here you should be 18. Okay, Runini.
Okay, so having just seen Mr. Call of Duty up there fucking fire a shot at us, I'm probably gonna try and make an advance, but see this sort of feature here, this like muddy bit. Is he up above us?
He's up about 20 feet up.
Okay, that's not an option then, is it?
So what you would have to do is you would have to run up here and then go like around.
And what's this individual doing currently?
She's just sitting there smiling.
Still got red eyes?
Still got the red eyes.
I'm going to take that as a hint. I'm going to use my full 45 feet of movement to get in front of her. And using non-lethal damage on account of the party's advice, I'm going to try and sort of knock her out as opposed to hurt her lethally. So does a 17 hit?
17 will hit.
So that's 11 points of non-lethal damage.
Okay.
And I'll be following that up with an unarmed strike as a bonus action. For a further 7 points of non-lethal, so 18 points of non-lethal damage.
Alright.
Okay, that's it.
And
for me.
as she is about to say something once again, you run up and punch her using your spear and then unarmed strike, pushing her back a little bit, and you could tell she's a little angry that she can't get a word in. Bar.
Okay. I shall take a few steps towards Gar up here, or a step, and cure wounds. Oh. And then I will make my way back down and around.
Alright. You get 6 points back. Gar.
So this motherfucker's going down.
Azir?
Oh,
Okay, let's see. What happened to my entangle spell, by the way?
It didn't go off because she figured that this was going to happen. They were
Oh,
ready
snap.
for you all to fight.
Motherfuckers. Right.
but she counterspelled it.
He did not get it off because she knew. Essentially, she had alert.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hearing that like this guy is over here in the bushes here, and all of us are all like scrambled together, I'm gonna finally do my Druid of the Shepherd move, and I'm going to cast. I just have to find the spell right now. On here, let me find it. On there, I am gonna cast Spirit Totem.
Okay, Spirit Totem.
And you're gonna just see like me like casting through my hands, and I'm just gonna open a gate, and you're just gonna through the gate, and it's gonna transform into like a ethereal fey creature, and it's gonna go around in a circle and cross all of us, and everybody get 5+ my level, so everyone gets 8 hit points, and you gain advantages to strength checks and saving throws.
Is that straight HP or temporary HP?
Damn.
It should be temporary.
Okay.
Temporary.
So how much?
Everyone gets 8
Ah.
as long as they're in the circle.
And you gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
I
Oh,
think
wow.
the aura is around 30 feet, so I think that covers like everyone apart from Rindy.
Okay, so
You should put your make yourself a whatchamacallit aura.
An
That's a good
aura.
idea.
Yeah, on the settings of your tokens.
I see.
Yeah, the aura might be better than making
Yeah,
circle.
if he's going to center it though, but he can move it around.
I can move it if I wish to. Like it is optional. And as a bonus action, I am gonna enchant my staff with Shillelagh.
All right.
So, and that is going to be me.
All right, that's your turn. Now it's. Okay. Again, from the woods up here, you can see that a barrel slowly points out, pointing at Rudini. This is at disadvantage. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 narrowly misses.
Narrowly misses. Okay. He's gonna reload. At which point, from those two people, suddenly in the middle, a radiant light shines and opens up. At which point, Nick, if you want to explain your character.
Okay, so a Air Genesee just kind of pops out of the portal and goes, "You've been blessed with my presence." What the hell is going on, though?
As you see, Ed.
you are.
Delete
What
this.
are you doing?
Yeah. Is it my turn?
It is your turn at this current moment.
All right, so
As you came back from doing what you were doing.
Yep, I'm gonna look to my left. I just see a guy with the barrel thingy and be like, "Wait a minute, you shouldn't know." And then I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray, or Spicy Meatballs, at him.
Okay, which one? There's two.
The guy, this one.
That one, okay. The first two are gonna hit.
Yep. All right, so roll 46. 21
Ooh,
damage.
yeah. And with that, as
Sweet
you
Christ.
fire super hot fire, your super meatballs at them, that, as you can see, that he fires not the scorching ray, but it forms like this sort of edible meatball that fires at the guy up there, and he's out.
I'm not a rapper. And I end my turn.
Okay. So, like I was saying before I got rudely interrupted,
Sorry.
let's slow things down a little. I need Gar, Azir, and Yangwar to go ahead and give me. Let me check out this spell real quick. Wisdom saving throws.
I am
Okay.
going to use Tide of Chaos because at this point I'm fucking pissed after getting hit.
Okay.
hit.
So go ahead and roll again.
Oh, it just automatically gives me advantage, so it just gives me the 14.
Okay. And so Yengvar, you're the only one who failed. So at this current moment, your speed is halved. You have a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. You cannot use your reaction, and on your turn, you can either use an action or a bonus action, not both, as you are affected by the slow spell.
Damn.
Now your turn.
All right. Well, seeing everything slows down for me, let me see here. Not a whole lot I can do about that. So I guess I will. I think I will cast Bless on myself, on Song, and Azir. And I will move 5, 10, 15 feet.
All right. Song,
I am blessed.
you are blessed.
Yay. I think that What the hell was that thing? It sounded like an explosion. I have something very new to show him.
Oh no, he's mine.
Am I able to reach him 30 feet or 60 feet from here?
Do you by chance have Spell Sniper?
No.
Okay, he has a little bit of cover, about 1/4 cover.
Oh, well, I'm going to use a spell DC.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, you can see him. Fine then.
Take this, a new spell of mine.
Shatter. Ooh. Gonna make a con save. He fails. And as you cast Shatter,
Oh,
his,
fuck.
his
Should've
musket
done that.
breaks.
Can we say that I do that first? Will you be merciful?
Whenever you deal a hit with an attack. That's an attack roll ability, if I'm correct.
It's attack roll.
Is it?
If I'm correct.
Yeah, it says right there when it hit with an attack.
Okay.
So you can add it in, but it won't.
Well, I'm still going to use it.
It's not going to benefit you this round.
Okay, I'm still going to want to hex him.
And he's
I'm just going to tell you right now, you might not want to, because I'm about ready to fucking come from
and
Wonder.
his
Well, I
musket
can move it.
breaks.
Got that out of the way. I love that spell.
She's gonna come up to you, touch your shoulder, cast Holy Spirit. You are no longer affected by slow.
Thank you very much. Now just make sure you stay safe.
She nods and goes back to bar. Gar.
Gar's eyes go wide at the sudden pain from the musket as he at him and shouts, "You're fucking dead!" as he flies straight towards him. And he puts his hand up and he's releasing a chaos ball right at this fucker.
Yeah, go for it. $15? Yeah, that's gonna hit him.
Alright, I need to roll 2 d8s. So the first one is lightning, and the second one is cold damage. And I need to roll damage now. So 4 lightning and 1 ice. Wow, that's actually really low for Chaos Ball.
Okay. As he looks at you, you can see that there's some fear in his eyes through you saying that.
What about the wild chart? Because I used Tie Chaos, remember?
Right.
I'm sorry,
He's
son,
gonna
you might
fuck
get
us.
blown up. Yeah.
He's gonna fuck us really
my
bad.
wild correction might fuck you.
Why do you think I'm at a safe distance from him?
I didn't know he was gonna do this.
Nor did
Only
I.
known him a few days.
I don't even know him.
Oh, cool. Okay. Let's see.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Fuck you.
Go ahead and roll me 4d10.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
I have 24 HP. No, wait. 24 plus 8 HP.
32.
Oh, fuck. Those are all high rolls with the 3.
Mhm.
And I have a bless.
And I'm gonna roll this real quick. Okay. First attack. As suddenly as your surge of wild magic activates, you can see that a storm appears from the top, and lightning comes and strikes down, dealing 27 damage to this guy, and he is out currently. Not dead. So the next one. Oh wow. Okay. The musket guy, ranger. It's gonna hit him again. Okay, he's dead now. Gar,
Oh no.
I need you to roll 4d10 on yourself. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Well, guys, I'm dead.
Oh.
You are literally dead. Like, literally.
Wait, hold on. No, I'm not, because I have the 10 hit points.
Just barely.
Yeah, you have 8 hit points, so if that saves you.
So.
I'm down,
Well-
but I'm not dead.
So
Hold on. Hold on.
He's not.
33
dead.
minus 8.
I don't think he's dead right now.
25.
I'm not dead.
25.
25, yeah.
Yeah.
And your HP is 12?
But he
it's
has the
13.
temper. It was.
I have the,
No.
I have the
33
temporary
minus
hit
8
points.
is 25.
I have
Yeah.
the temporary hit points.
He has,
Yeah.
So that's what saved him. As he,
No.
as
Oh,
The
Gar
temporary hit points is what saved me.
would have died, but because of Azir, he is still alive.
You owe me a drink after
Make it-
this.
A death saving throw.
hold on. I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
He has 25 hits his HP directly
And he
because of
and
the
he has
temporary
20.
HP. And he has
No,
12
okay,
HP?
look, I had.
Yeah. I know the temporary.
Let me talk. I had 20 HP at the time. It did 20, that instantly knocked me down. There was 13 left over, so that means it did 13.
Okay. Wait, I thought you had 12 HP.
In order to instantly kill, it has to do double your health.
It has to double your
Okay.
health. That's the thing. So he isn't. He would have died had it not been for those temporary hit points.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's a problem.
It's no problem at all because that was a.
That was extremely close. I do not want to play a wild mage sorcerer.
As you see this,
That is scary.
as you see this lightning just hit
Rundi.
Gar, you
So Rundi's gonna carry on with the non-lethal damage, trying to subdue the red-eyed lady. So that's gonna be a
Yeah.
13 to hit.
13 to hit. Let me. That will hit.
Wow, that comes as a surprise. Okay, so that's gonna be 10 points of non-lethal.
Yeah.
Followed by an unarmed strike as a bonus for another 6 points of non-lethal. So that's 16 points of non-lethal damage, and that's it for his turn.
As you continue your onslaught, she seems her body sort of starts to almost give way, but you can see that there's still that smile, that smirk on her face.
Mhm.
Bar.
Okay, I'm going to move to this. Sorry, wrong one. Connect. This one here, and then I'm going to bonus action healing word at a second level on Gar. Wow, double ones. Hang my head in shame and walk back over.
Wait, did you use that on me?
On Gar, yeah.
On who?
Gar,
Oh, thank God.
the one that is unconscious.
Boop. I'm fine.
That's it.
All right.
Seeing how like Gar just took lightning like a champ just now, I am also going to use my bonus action, and I'm going to use the same spell on him. So let's just get, let's just,
I give a slow thumbs up towards his ear and Bar.
So gain back 7.
Yeah, I'm giving you both like a slow thumbs up as I'm slowly crawling onto my feet.
As a free action, you owe me a drink after this, and I'm gonna move up 30. I don't think the circle follows me though, so I'm gonna go right there by Ingvar's, and that's gonna be my turn.
Yeah. Looking at what just happened to him, then looking down, this guy. Actually, no, he needs to make a death saving throw. He's out.
He's still alive?
Yeah. He gets death saving throws just like how you guys get death saving throws.
Jesus Christ!
He took 2 lightning bolts. I'm surprised he's
Oh,
alive.
not that guy. That guy's dead. The guy up top. There's another guy.
Okay.
Okay. Ed.
Okay.
Perfect timing.
Well, I will take my bonus action to use Temptopus Magic. Yep. And I'll cast the Flying Hot 5 Firebolt at the Mustard Dude.
Okay, he's currently out. He just
Oh, he's out?
he's out, but he isn't dead.
Wait, this one's not out?
Yeah. No.
Wait.
He's
okay.
making death saving throws right now.
Oh, okay. Then I'll cast another spicy meatballs at the one lady.
Okay. Alright. Roll your damage.
There you go.
Okay.
And Ed will go in 2, 3,
With
4,
that,
5,
she
6, 7.
As the 3 fireballs hit her.
Oh wait,
She
all
gives
3
out-
hit?
Yeah, all 3 hit.
Okay.
He gives out a scream and falls down.
I did it, guys. I'm your savior.
Unconscious or
welcome.
dead?
Who knows? As her cape disattaches and flies about right there. And is now floating there. Yangvar.
Alright, is she behaving any differently with her cape removed?
She's out.
Oh, she's unconscious?
She's unconscious right now. Well, not unconscious, but making death saves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could get up to her. What is the cape doing? Just flying there being weird?
Yeah, it's just flying there being weird right now. Gar, what are you doing? Go back.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were out of combat.
Nope.
So I will walk over to her. And seeing that I have a theory, so I am going to pump 1 point from my lay on hands into her, and I'm going to say, guys, I believe a fiend is possessing her, and I may have a way to get rid of it if it's not that cape. So for now, prevent from harming her. And that will be my turn.
Okay. And she starts breathing a little bit more, and she's now laying on the ground. Her eyes are barely awake.
As she wakes up, I'll be like, do you remember who I am, Master Orison?
She stares at you in a daze.
Alright.
Song? I can't hear you if you're talking.
I don't think he's here.
His
no,
mic.
he's here. His mic is messing up though.
Mhm.
Okay, I think my
Okay, there you go.
I think my mic caught on something and accidentally turned itself off.
Okay. So, what do you want to do?
Yeah. I was asking, what's the
He's currently making death saves.
what's the English word for jovial condition of this dude? Sorry.
Bleeding out.
All right, I won't deal with him. Are you all right, God? Do you need a little bit more healing?
I'm fine. God, that
All right.
hurts. Ugh, that's gonna hurt him.
How bad does he actually look?
After being healed by Azir and Bar, he looks fine now.
Okay.
Beforehand, he wasn't.
Okie dokie. That's bad luck. Was that your one-time magic?
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
You people are scary.
Well, it helps their arms.
I'm just going to come over here and then my turn. Well,
Okay.
Yeah. What's the
You
deal
do.
with her now?
Dash over there. Valencia's
Mhm.
gonna hold. Just stay with Gar.
I'll start to use my wings to fly to the unconscious guy, and can I attempt to try to do a medicine check to at least stop the bleeding?
Yeah, go for it. Okay. He is currently stabilized.
Might as well keep him as a captive.
And as your turn ends,
Mm-hmm.
the cape in the middle starts to slowly grow larger as red eyes appear from within and a shadow forms before it suddenly grows larger and larger and larger. Through this now hooded figure, you can see these red eyes that stare at you.
Whoa!
What the is that to scale? I'm
That
gonna
is-
need to see a banana.
That is to scale.
Fuck.
As it just, this tall, caped creature now stares down at all of you with its red eyes.
Oh,
Rundine, it's now your turn.
All right. Okay.
Welcome.
Rindy's gonna huck a dart at it for a 22.
Okay, that's gonna hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
For all the good that will do. Okay. So that's gonna be 6 points
Alright.
of as lethal damage as possible.
Oh yeah, of course.
And he's gonna bug out about, say, 35 feet to there, and that'll be it for his turn.
And when you throw your dart, as it goes through the cave, you can see that there's these black tendrils with a combination of purple and green that sort of just starts to form from the downwards. Bar.
Oh. He will put his hand on the small individual next to him. Sweetheart, if you must, please run, and will inspire her. And I guess coat this thing in light with fairy fire. Yeah, that's a dex save, I believe.
It surprisingly fails. As this light shines, you can see that its eyes look annoyed upon this light.
And I shall move 10 feet backwards. And that's my turn.
Immediately, a tendril comes out and grabs Master Orient before dragging her inside. Then, what does he want to do? He's going to fire Eldritch Blast at Yengvar, Rudine, and Sus.
Hey, that's my shtick.
So 12 on Rudine, which will miss. That's an 8 on Yengvar, which isn't gonna move.
Missed.
And 12 on Song.
That'll miss.
That'll miss. All right. Azir.
Okay. For my bonus action, I'm gonna move the spirit, and I'm gonna make it get just close enough next to Ingvar, so everyone's inside the circle. And
Okay.
I am gonna move up.
Hang on. Let me just quickly copy this circle.
Oh, of course. I'll just stay still while you do that, then.
Yeah.
And
Well, if
I'm
you
gonna.
can move it. You should probably make a token that has an aura.
Which I will do at a later time.
Fair
and
enough.
I'm gonna move up to here, and Azir is going to change, and he's going to transform into a wolf.
Okay. There we go. So let me pull out wolf icon. You have the stats for a wolf, right? Or do you need them?
No, I have them on Roll20. I know the stats
Okay.
on there,
So
and I'm just gonna start snarling at this creature. I can't talk as a wolf, can I?
no, you cannot.
Okay, then I'm just gonna howl because like a cool wolf does, and I'm
you
gonna
howl.
take my turn.
All right.
Oh.
He's currently out for the count, right? Ed.
Alright, first thing. I will use bonus action to do the Tempestuous magic thingy again. And then for my action, I'll cast Flying Hop 5 and use Twin Spell to cast it twice.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you cast it twice to the same target? I thought it had to be different.
Good point.
Let me check.
Never mind. Yeah, no, I'm rereading it. Yeah, it has to be a different target.
Different target. Okay.
So I'm just gonna cast it once. So that's a 9 to hit.
It would technically be a 6, unless you have a
Fairy Fire gives advantage.
Fairy Fire. Correct. Thank you for reminding me.
Alright, and then
That's gonna miss.
yep.
So
And I'll fly up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fly up right there.
Yeah.
Walk.
walk, casually walk. Yengvar.
All right. Seeing this creature, I will just kind of walk up to it, and do I still feel that sort of demonic presence from this thing?
Oh yeah, it's radiating now.
All right. In that case, I will cast Jubilation Ward, and that's a 20 to hit.
Okay.
And it takes 7 slashing.
And if it moves, 7. As this silver light shines around this creature, you can hear the hums of a song going on right now.
And
Almost sounds angelic.
then I will take a risk, and I will step away to try to coax it.
Okay. It's gonna smack you.
Sweet. I hope it does.
Alright. 22. To hit.
Yeah, I'll let it hit. It also takes 1d4 radiant damage for punching me as my Holy Flame aura comes into effect.
Alright. With the radiant damage, you can see that as it swings at you and hits you, that it starts to freak out and give out this ungodly like scream.
And Bless goes away.
You take 10 slashing and 9 necrotic damage.
All right.
How much does he take?
10 slashing and then 9 necrotic.
By the gods, what is that thing? Don't worry, Ingvar, I'll keep the little one safe.
It's definitely a fiend of some sort.
That thing looking like a snack.
Well, it doesn't... Actually, I'm going to move
It-
right here because I don't want to hurt her for what I'm about to do.
If you have any source of radiant damage, throw it at it.
I'm going to get close to it, and I'm
Okay.
going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. It succeeds.
And I have Spark of Akvernu. Akvameru.
Aquameru.
Akvameru.
Yep. Okay. But it succeeds.
Okay, well, even if when I cast it, it causes the radiant damage.
Whenever you cast a spell that deals radiant damage, you can cause radiant flame to whether the flames does not harm you. Okay. But that's if it hits you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, BRB.
She's going to take your advice bar and start running off a little, but staying near you guys. As she starts running, but turns around and looks. Gar.
Let me check something real quick. Distance. I need to get close. So keep my flying. Continue flying, and I'll go about here. And I will use Witch Point at a second level.
Okay. Natural 20. As you fire down your witch bolt upon this creature, you can see that the lightning has almost little effect, but it still damages the cape of this creature. And he takes a total of... that much damage. Okay. Rune D.
So Rundy's going to move 25 feet to there. And he's going to throw a dart at it again.
Okay.
For 5 points of damage.
Alright.
And he's going to retreat again further 10. That'll be it for him.
And as you guys are damaging this creature, you can see about beyond this cape are these various different lights that are shining, that radiate from red, green to black,
From where?
just from the creature.
Oh.
Arc.
Okay, I will, seeing Ingvar hits, will call out, "Stay in the fight there, buddy. There are plenty who need you," and will send a healing word. And, no, that'll just be it, yeah.
It is much appreciated.
Okay. It is now the creature's turn, and it's going to give out this loud scream. I need everyone to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. All right.
Seriously, that's my best thing, wisdom, and I fucking fail it.
So, Yangvar failed. Rundi passed. Ed failed. Bar failed. I need one more save, and that's from Song, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he had to step away for a second.
He's
Okay,
on the phone.
I think he got a phone call.
let me roll for him then. Alright. I need
Oh, no.
everyone on their sheet to go ahead and write down, except for Rundine, 1 point of damnation.
Oh,
Gar, you have 2 points now.
Having this weird feeling come over me now. Do I recognize any of this? from
There
the
is a
beginning?
very, from what you're experiencing right now, to everyone else you feel normal, but to you, you can feel that something is attacking your soul itself, not your physical body, as if it's trying to corrupt what you are. Gar,
yeah.
because you suffered from your second point, go ahead and roll me just a D100. And I need everyone who failed to give me a D100 too.
Okay.
Yay! You're all damned.
There better be a way to get rid of this.
92.
Don't worry, I got you.
There's ways. Okay. Nothing immediately happens for now. That's good to know. Azir,
For
it's
all
your
of
turn.
us?
Yep.
Seeing this like just this blast of energy just hit all of us.
I think it's
Like,
my turn.
No,
Mm.
like
It's
Aiden
Azir.
put a 10 on.
Because he's at 18.
Oh yeah.
Seeing all this necrotic energy just hit me, like I'm just gonna like start snarling, and I'm gonna move up, and I'm gonna bite this thing. I actually can't move my token.
Right here?
Oh, thank. Yeah, I think it's if I just read it, it is a 1d20 plus 4 plus a 2d4 plus 2 for a bite.
And you have advantage on this.
Oh, fucking sweet.
Because the wolf has advantage because of pack tactics.
And also the fairy fire.
And Fairy Fire. True.
So
go ahead
that
and
is
roll
a
again.
17, which would be a 2d4.
Or roll the d20 again. To see if you
See
crit.
if you crit. Because that does hit.
Okay. Sorry, what else did you want me to roll?
D20.
Another d20, right?
Yep.
With the plus 4?
Yeah.
Just to see if you crit.
12.
So you still do your 8 damage.
Or
Okay.
8 plus whatever.
It would be plus 2, so
Okay.
You-
10
you-
damage.
10 damage. Ed.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk over here. Gonna use Quicken Spell, expending 2 sorcerer points to Quicken Tingle Circle.
Okay.
He has to make a save, a con save of DC 13.
Fails.
Okay, so he takes 16 thunder,
Alright.
and he is pushed away 10 feet from me. 10 feet from me.
Nate, I need you to write on your sheet as well 1 point of damnation.
Damnation!
And
Alright.
I need you to roll a D100.
Oh fuck.
And then
Yeah, don't worry, we all got it.
Except for Rundine. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I got away with it. Very thankful for that.
Fucking nerd.
And then
Definitely.
with my action, I will do the flying hot 5. 19 to hit.
yep. So because you're close up,
Yeah.
yeah, I would have been at disadvantage, but thanks to Fairy Fire, you're
Yeah.
at. So go ahead and roll damage.
4 fire.
All right.
And
You
then
can
that's my
see
turn.
that the thunder and flames, though they have an effect, aren't that powerful as they should be. Youngbar.
All right, so these past few seconds, as we've all waylaid on him, does it look like we're actually doing anything to him?
Or
it, whatever it is.
Whatever this is, it just seems like you're destroying the cape. You can't really tell if this creature is being harmed or not.
All right.
There isn't a show. There isn't a sign. The only sign that you saw was when you used Radiant.
All right. I guess in that case, bonus action, cast Divine Favor upon myself, and action, I will attempt to smack this thing with my Betelex. So 19, does that hit?
19 will hit.
I think I'll save it. So it takes 12 slashing plus 1 radiant.
Okay.
So I walk up to it. And my Holy Flame aura refreshes as that spell does radiant damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I get to re-roll that one. Wait, 1 second.
Yep.
Okay, well, it takes 2 radiant instead.
Okay. You can see that, once again, as you slash down, it doesn't deal much, but when the radiant flare bursts from your great battle axe, that you can see that once again there is this unearthly scream that erupts. Song.
Okie dokie. As I could not use Hex on the guy that immediately died afterwards, can I just move it to this individual?
Mhm.
Okay. I move my Hex, and I'm going to. No, I'm going to pack rapier him.
All right.
Apparently, I'm not.
He
And
has advantage because of Fairy Fire.
Oh, cool.
11 will miss.
Yes, it will. Oh well.
Anything else you want to do?
And strength checks.
On strength checks. Good
Yep.
to know. I will mark that with this. Let's do. He's gonna hide behind these rocks and just still sit and watch. I can see that she is frightened from this creature, but she's trying to stay. Gar.
Do we have a private channel?
I can create one real quick if you want to. Okay, I think we're about to have our first secret then.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's talk about them behind their backs now.
Actually, they're probably not just going to secrets to talk lovey-dovey to each other.
Fair point, fair point. But let's talk about them behind their backs.
Shetty's loud.
Billy's short.
He's so loud. I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, it
I have him
wasn't
down to, like,
actually a
20%.
secret last campaign.
Yeah, I have him at 5%.
Ditto.
That's generous.
なんで
Yeah,
アイラ、なんであいつが好きなのかわからない。
Nate, the
So is-
last campaign, I had him at like 1% all the time.
Wow.
I had him turned down really low last game, but then it was hard to hear him when he wasn't laughing.
Yeah.
He's fine, though.
顔だけがいいかも。
Well, other than Chatty,
わから
Billy's
ないけ
short.
ど。
Or Will's short.
And you're afraid of water. What now?
No, I'm not afraid of water.
Will's short.
Yep. Well, okay. I don't know exactly how tall he is. So now I'm confused.
What?
You
'Cause
know him IRL, right?
I know I don't know his height though, I just know I'm taller than him.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you super tall?
I'm 6 foot.
Okay, so you're
Well,
pretty tall.
then, yeah.
All right, let's stop. our
So did
quiet
y'all
talk.
enjoy yourselves?
Yep.
Brittany,
誰が攻めたのかな
Okay, so I'll be using 45 feet of movement to get here, and I'll be attacking it with my spear. For
Okay.
a 20.
Yep.
So that's going to be 10 points of damage, followed up by an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
That's gonna hit, man.
So
You're rolling
15
great
points of
today.
damage. I am rolling very well, yeah, no, thank you very much.
Bar.
Feeling the luck.
I can't see. Song hasn't taken any damage, right?
Not yet. Except
Not
I'm
yet.
a little bit damned.
I can't do much about that, unfortunately. In that case, Bar is gonna hold a healing word for the next person that is injured.
Okay.
If they're within
Anything
60 feet. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna be 5 feet forward as well.
All right.
That's all.
Okay. All right. I need Azir, Ed, Yangvar, Song, and Rundine to give me Constitution saving throws.
Oh fuck.
That's my best skill, guy, or second best save.
7.
All right.
Doing great,
Ed
guys.
fails. Song fails.
Fail.
Yangvar
Don't-
succeeds.
Of course I fail.
Rundi succeeds. I mean fails. And Azir fails. Okay.
Oh, you gave
So-
me hope then.
Yangvar, you take only 9 necrotic damage. Everyone else, you take 18. As
Do we
again,
still have that Nansuga?
Hmm?
Oh, no, we don't.
Bless, no, you
As-
don't.
as again,
No,
that's
not the bless.
the
The,
shield.
HP.
you should still have that temp HP. It doesn't go away
Yeah, it does go away.
until
okay.
it's
Because my health is different, I think, as a wolf.
you take so your wolf form is gone because you take 11
Okay.
and you drop down so you take only 7.
Okay, thank you.
But you are no longer in wolf form.
So,
That hurt.
So
oh,
Bar?
what happened?
you can use your action now to heal someone who's injured.
Probably the beefiest individual.
So, Ingvar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolling that now. Fuck me.
Okay.
And that's all.
And on this turn, suddenly, a ray of light comes shining down onto the shadow cloak. You can hear that it starts to scream and unravel. And it takes that much. As
Don't
it just
recognize what this is. Sorry.
Go ahead and make a religion.
Already.
And you would not. Azir.
Okay, seeing as he's furious after being like transformed back into his original form, he's gonna like put his hand to the sky and he's gonna say, I cast the 7 stars upon you, and I'm going to do Moonbeam right on this thing.
Okay. That will break. I don't think you're concentrating on anything, so yeah. Moonbeam's down on him now.
Okay, and he
He
takes
gives off another ravenous scream as you can see that its form is starting to deteriorate.
If anyone else has radiant, now'll be a good time. And as a bonus action, I am also going to give myself a little bit of that good old healing juice on me. So I'm gonna give myself some healing words, and I'm gonna give myself 5.
All right. Ed.
All right, so Ed's gonna move here, and then do another tingling wave. Needs to make a con save.
And they can also make an opportunity attack, though.
Oh,
Yep.
I forgot to use something, but never mind.
So as you move away, does a 17 hit?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you take 11 slashing and
I'm
4
down.
necrotic.
I'm down.
Okay. Ed is now currently down. Yangvar. And your spell does not go off because you couldn't cast it. Unless you cast it right next to him, which I don't think you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Because that would hit other people.
I'll
I didn't
shout
want to
back.
be that person, but you know.
I'll shout back
No,
to
it's
Bar
fine.
and say, "Thanks for the support. Can anybody get Ed? He's behind the trees down there. He's down. We're gonna try to finish this thing off." And I will attempt to jubilation ward it. And if I crit, I'm gonna smite the balls off of this thing. Oh, sorry, I just gave it 14.
14. That will miss.
Dang it.
Damn. Song.
Ugh. Well, as a bonus action, I'm going to healing light myself twice. Ugh. And then I'm going to sacred flame him.
Okay.
Let's get this thing.
It's gonna dex save. 9. It fails.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
The rate as you fire this sacred flame at him again. Unearthly like scream erupts. Gar.
I will pull out my hand and release another chaotic bolt at a second level. Try to do what I can. And I
19.
will make it a tide of chaos.
19 will hit
advantage.
though. Because
What?
fairy fire.
Oh right, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to roll.
Don't hurt yourself again. Because you won't be saved a second time.
No, that shield's not there for you.
Double sevens.
So psychic on both. So I need to roll damage. So 9 psychic and 2, basically 11 psychic damage. Oh wait, no, that was level 2. So I need
Okay.
D8 and a D6. So 21 psychic for both.
Alright. It's still clinging together. You can see it starts to like fall apart a little bit. But it's still trying to reattach itself together. Rundi?
So, yeah, how sort of injured does this thing look?
After
Very
that
injured.
beam of light, it probably looked fucked.
Very injured.
Okay.
Like it's on death throes right now.
In that case, I'm going to.
Oh, real quick, Will, I forgot to add my divine favor to that, so I'm going to go ahead and roll it. So he takes 3 additional radiant
Got it.
damage.
That in.
So you're going to go for a spear attack for a 16.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That will hit.
Okay, for 11 points of piercing damage.
Man, you are on fire today.
Yeah, no, the rolls are real right now. And I'm going to spend a key point to do flurry of blows, so I'll be doing 2 unarmed strikes instead of 1.
Okay.
Okay, so a 7 will miss, and so will a 6.
He has advantage.
He has advantage. True.
Oh,
24-24.
In which case, that's
Very fire.
9 points of damage. That's 20 in total.
Okay. And
Thank you for
as
that
you
roll.
use your spear and throw your 2 punches, you can see it starts to seemingly start to levitate a little bit more. It looks really bad now.
Okay, good stuff.
You'll call out to the creature, haha, stupid cloth thing, and viciously mock it. Then move 30 feet down here and healing word at a 2nd level, Ed.
Okay.
Sick.
That thing needs to make a Constitution to save on its turn right now because of Moonbeam.
Hang on. Let's see what this wisdom. That is a 12, and that deals 1 psychic damage. It had 1 HP left, so how do you want to do this?
What?
Wow.
What do you say to this guy that
I
kills
called
it?
Called it a piece of cloth, didn't I?
Oh.
It's a piece of cloth, isn't it?
You should be. Hold on. Here's a good one. He should be on the retail.
And with that, it gives off its final skreek before fading. The cloak itself turning normal, and slowly, gently flying down.
Where is Master Orizen?
She is not there.
What the hell was that thing, and why were we attacked? What were those weapons?
However, what is left is her former clothes she was wearing and the cape.
I will divine sense the cape again to see if it's going to screw us over.
We still in initiative?
Not anymore.
Alright. I'll go help this one over here.
I'm gonna go over to Gar.
Thank
I'll
you,
give
sir.
a quick divine sense
And I'm
in the
going
cape.
to do 1 healing light.
As you divine sense, you cannot sense any presence.
I'm going to.
You get
Alright.
5 HP back.
Cool.
Does it still look some sort of enchantment on it, or does it look just like a cape?
Make Arcana, or you can identify.
Guess is here. What's up?
Yeah, I'll
I
identify it.
just came to see if you were okay.
Oh,
You know,
I'm
after-
fine.
Are you sure? Not everyone takes lightning like that.
I'm used to it.
And I'm just gonna like pat him on the shoulder and just like, all right, just as long as you're okay. I'm gonna go and tend to see the others.
So, who are you?
And when you when you identify the cloak, this is what you get.
Cool.
As they're doing that, I'm going over to the unconscious guy and I'm bringing him over.
I head back over to Valencia.
Who's sort of just hiding down, but isn't afraid, but more so just praying.
Guys, I brought a guest. As I carried the unconscious guy over my back.
Ugh.
Hey, can I look at that unconscious guy for a second? Need to check something.
Don't kill him. He could
I'm
be
not.
good.
No, I'm not gonna kill.
Still haven't gotten an answer. Who are you?
My name's Ed, and I walk over.
Oh! Okay.
I'm gonna check the boomstick.
Okay, you're gonna check the boomstick.
Yep.
Okay.
It was bought at S-Mart.
As you look on it, you know this boomstick.
I want to like, hey guys, let's destroy this thing. It
What the hell
seems
is it?
dangerous. Let's not get into that. It's not something we need to worry about.
Insight check.
Yeah, I'm inciting him.
Roll your insights.
I thought I did.
I don't
Yeah,
see
it
it.
does- I don't see it.
There we go. Hey, nat 20.
I'm
So,
not even
I
gonna
see
bother to roll
right
with that.
through you.
Uh,
I see
You-
right
you
through
two-
you, blue dude.
you two would know that he seems a little suspicious about this.
Do you know something about that weapon?
No, and then I cast a firebolt on it.
Hey,
Yeah.
could have been useful to know what's going on.
It's
Well, you know,
dangerous.
it's funny you're saying that because I never actually brought the weapon with me. I only brought the body.
Oh,
But
okay.
he said he was going to the weapon.
Yeah, I said I wasn't going to the boomstick. Okay, if you didn't bring it, then I'd be all the way over here.
I would be following him.
Oh yeah, no, this still happened.
Yeah, okay.
Ed is just gonna
So,
continuously fire it. Yeah, name's Ed. Just Ed. Don't ask about last names. Don't like talking about last names. I'm not gonna tell you my last name. And I'm just gonna keep firing it. Firebolt at the
So
most.
currently,
You really don't like that thing. You know something about it, don't you?
No. Yeah.
What is it?
Don't want to talk about it.
All right. Well, we know that you're supposed to be traveling with us. I'm Song Goldgale. You're
Ed.
Kalathar's, another of Kalathar's contractees.
Yep.
Well, that was very good timing then. So,
Oh, yeah, on
what the
purpose.
hell was that thing?
The boomstick.
No, the shadow thing.
Oh, that I have no clue.
Bah, what isn't
Ours
that
all
the
the way over
cloak
here.
that was-
Ed's all the way up there.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Song's
back.
gonna have to move his thing. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
move
it would.
it back. I'll bring the
but
boomstick back.
I don't know. Let's
Wrap it
ask
all-
this guy. So, does anyone have rope? Let's tie him
Wrap
down.
it
for
all
a
around
few
real
minutes
quick.
nap.
I actually have some rope with me.
Yangvar,
Let's tie him
as you
down
walk
first
up,
before we wake him up.
Yangvar, as you walk up to Valencia, you can see that she is praying currently.
I'll just ask her, "Are you all right?"
Yeah, I'm fine, but it's good that you're all safe now.
You helped in that. By Drellin's grace, we made it through. Do you recognize anything about that creature?
She shakes her head now.
All right. Well, remind me whenever we get back. We need to resume your training tonight.
She nods.
And let's go see what these guys are doing. And we walk over to these guys.
Okay.
I will say though, anyone know what the hell that light was?
No clue, honestly.
Whatever it was, it saved us.
Yeah, must be our lucky day then.
Bah, what's with that cloak? Don't think you should be messing with it.
I'm approved.
Give me 1 second, guys, because I am being called. 3 minutes.
Oh,
Realistically, I think I should probably have that cloak because I am the one that's.
because you're garbage.
No, let's be real. I'm squishy as shit. We saw that.
I doubt the AC edition is going to really be efficient.
No, but the Missy Step will.
I actually need to read what it was. It was
Plus AC to say a plus 1 AC, just plus 1 to AC and saving throws. I'm sorry. And if you are attacked, you can cast Misty Step to a space you can see clearly in any direction. This effect can't be used again until next midnight.
It sounds
asking
like it's
another
better off
noob.
in the hands of someone who's sort of at the front line, to be honest.
I agree with that sentiment.
what is Misty Step, by the way? I know that's a noobish question, but
You teleport
alright.
like 30 feet?
30 feet.
30 feet, yeah.
That sounds so good.
And it's a bonus action.
Oh, that's really good then.
It
Does
is.
that, like,
It is
charge?
really good.
This
Can you
cloak
only use it,
apparently
like,
makes
once
it a
per battle?
reaction.
Once per day, once per midnight, so it's pretty well balanced as well. It's quite cool.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I would actually lay claim to this cloak. Perhaps we could
All right, I'm back.
do a bit of gaming to get it.
I don't believe it should be decided by fate, but by the group in accordance.
Fair
Legit.
enough.
Azir is just gonna put his hands up and saying, this is no part of me. I don't want to touch this item." After
You still have
what we just saw.
the armor you could search. You still have this guy you could search, and then you have the other guy.
Does the armor look
okay.
magical?
The armor? What armor?
Like I said, when the cloak, the creature died, the armor and cloak of Master Oranzon fell to the ground.
Okay, so it seems magical shit
Oh.
stays. So yeah, I'll identify that as well.
So
I'm
will
gonna-
I.
I'm gonna investigate this crater where this poor person was. See if I can get anything off him.
Okay.
Is anyone else concerned about the way it seemed to absorb Master Orizon?
If that was her, I'm not entirely sure.
She should be safe.
Azir,
Mm-hmm.
you find this item, which will be in your item stuff.
I tell the group she should be safe.
Let's hope so.
Sorry, where is the item?
If you go under player characters,
I see it.
currently Bar has the Shadow Cloak. For
I'm
I'm
just gonna
curious.
add that.
song.
Azir is putting it in his pocket. He ain't saying shit.
Okay. Song.
Yes,
What you roll in your investigation real quick?
15.
15? Okay. You find a whistle that appears to be carved from transparent crystal that resembles a tiny dragon curled up like a snail. Do you speak Dwarvish?
No, I do not.
Because there are some writings on there that appear to have these the dwarven runes on there.
Here, give me it. I can.
Can you even
I'll
speak
read it.
Dwarvish?
Give it to me.
I let him see it.
It is it's written on
I'll
there.
cast this and start reading it.
It's on their night caller.
Yeah, it says Nightcrawler. Don't know what it means by that.
Interesting.
Bar, when you look at the armor and identify it, you sense nothing.
Okay.
But inside the armor, however, you see like a little wooden stick in there.
As in a wand or a stick?
Well, it appears to be a stick, unless you pull it out.
I pulled on the stick.
Okay. You can see it's shaped into a curled wand
I identify.
of some kind. Wand of entanglement is yours.
Cool.
Here, let me have it.
But sometimes when you use an action.
It'd be best for me to have it because source spell.
If it means like you don't blow up anymore, then I will happily agree with it.
Sure, if you wanted, you
Hey,
can
hey,
have
you
it.
know what? I made a promise and I kept it. I said I was going to fucking kill him.
But you
You
also
almost
nearly
died
killed-
yourself.
I'll give you the wand if you want it.
Also,
Yeah.
Bar, can you cast that spell on this little
On
flute?
Yeah.
Nightcaller.
Nightcaller, not Nightcrawler. Doesn't make you teleport.
Yeah, I'll cast on that as well.
And these things all came from Master Orizon, right?
Yep.
Oh, I do not like this. It's a bit more too morbid for my taste.
Morbid in what way?
Well, it cast the animate dead spell if blown, well, in darkness or the night sky.
So if she had
Oh, I
this,
just tell them what it is.
is it possible that she's related to the temple incident? And
Or
possibly
not
the sinner?
necessarily her, but the item that was accompanying.
True, but why was it on her person?
Perhaps it wasn't actually her. She had no recollection of our previous engagement.
And she was possessed by a fiend. Perhaps wherever she got that cape, it took her over.
Or
That's what
perhaps
I'm
it
thinking.
portrayed her or envisioned her. she may still be in the town.
That is true too.
Perhaps, whatever it is, this entity had this item, so I believe it is fair to say it was engaged with the previous happenings.
We also have another issue. When that creature released that huge blast, I don't know if you felt it too, but it felt like it was trying to assault my spirit. Also,
I felt it too. Like,
As did I.
I reckon, is it the same energy at all that you felt as well, Bar? Not Bar, sorry, Gar.
What?
I was gonna say, like, that energy, you got hit by it as well. Like, did you feel the same, like, from that energy as last time?
He nods and says, "Yeah, that definitely felt similar to Center. That's where you're talking."
Damn it!
I have a question, and I hold up the night collar. Does anyone want to risk being seen with
Nope.
zombies and undead
Nope.
while in the town?
Nope.
Well then, I suppose we'll sell this. Catch
let's
a
not
pre- a
sell
pretty-
undead making items to random people. Perhaps we should put it in the
Do
chest.
you all remember the rules, or do I need to go over them? About necromancy items.
Yeah, I can't
All on
remember.
site.
Okay.
Perhaps we should put it in the chest with those of it when we meet the temple people.
Perhaps.
So, necromancy and anything that deals with necromancy items, they are banned. And if you are caught with these items, it is very possible they will kill you on sight.
Let's destroy this thing, actually, if possible. It's not worth the risk.
I think Captain Gold, we should let him know about this.
We also have a bigger problem on our hands.
The pillars.
No, even worse than that.
What?
There's only one way that I know of to remove this strange soul-assaulting magic.
And that
But
is?
it's quite an arduous process.
What do you mean?
Well, there exists a pantheon beyond what most people conceive of. They are, you could say, separate from this universe. And they're the only entities that I know of that would be able to help us remove this strange affliction. But in order for them to help us, we have to agree to undertake their trials.
And how would you know of such information?
Because I am charged with knowing these things.
I walk over
Really?
to him and
You have a lot of responsibility, don't you?
I walk over to him and for the first time you see a real serious on Gar's face as Sin whispers, "Are you talking about the Lords of Paradise?"
Do we hear that?
You can do perception.
I'm gonna do a perception on that.
Nope.
Well, it's not like
I don't
you're.
need shit.
It's not like you're.
I was whispering to him.
Okay.
What are they on about?
Alright.
I'm actually gonna walk up to them and say to them, and what would happen if we didn't remove whatever just hit us? Do you know of the consequences?
I can't say that I'm incredibly familiar with whatever the strange magic is, but if it's affecting our very soul, I don't think I would want it to be lingering.
Very true. So what's our next course of action? Getting all this information to the guard?
Perhaps.
What
They're
about these
also-
obelisks, though?
That is a problem too.
Remember,
They're still floating there, gently,
They-
rotating around.
They only appear at night, though.
It's all very strange.
I have a suggestion. How about
Yes.
we investigate these obelisks now? Because what happens if someone tampers with this site if we leave?
Good idea.
Now,
Anyone
if-
who
Oh, sorry, go on.
anyone who knows a bit of magic, as in studying magic, I don't actually know much about magic myself, could look at them.
If I remember correct, sorry, I always keep forgetting. Sorry, what's her name? Master Orison?
Master Sarah Orson.
From what I recollect, from what she said, all of the pillars were glowing in different schools of magic.
Yeah.
However, necromancy was the
Was
one
missing.
that wasn't. I have an idea.
You think
But-
it has to do with Sinner, don't you?
I just want to try something before we do Sinner. And I'm actually gonna reluctantly, I'm actually gonna pass my quarterstaff and my spear. I don't know what's gonna happen, but if something does, and if I happen same thing as Master Orison, I don't want to attack you. And I'm gonna walk up to which one is the necrotic pillar?
There is none with necrotic.
Was there not one with that wasn't glowing?
They all were glowing.
Oh,
There's-
okay. I thought there was last session there was one that wasn't glowing.
The necrotic one is missing, but all the other
the
schools
necrotic
are.
one's
All
Oh,
the
the-
other schools are there except for
Oh,
necrotic.
the pillar is just not there.
Yeah, it's not there at all.
Oh, fuck me. There goes my idea then. I'm so sorry.
Oh, what idea were you doing?
I was gonna actually touch the pillar and seeing with my damnation, because clearly it's necrotic, it's something would activate.
Why not?
Okay, I'm gonna actually stand in the middle of the pillars, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna meditate, and I'm gonna see if something happens.
Not sure that's going to do much. Although
Alright.
I am curious about them. I'm going to walk up to the evocation one.
As he's doing that, I'm going to pull
Alright.
on
Uh,
here, and I'm going to say we need to talk.
Let me
Shoot.
explain the obelisks again. Each obelisk contains all the schools of magic. The one that is missing is necrotic, and then necromancy, and the schools switch every hour.
Oh.
But I'm going to shoot the one that's. Wait, I can't tell which is evocation. Okay, never mind. Derp.
Currently, right now-
someone.
They are at transmutation because of the green light.
Oh, all of them change at the same time.
All of them change at the same time.
Oh, okay. All of them change and switch through every school.
And so they change. So there's 12 for each. They change each hour. There's 12 for each
Okay.
hour.
Does anyone know any transmutation spells?
I'm gonna have a look. I do. And I'm gonna pick up, and I'm gonna use Shillelagh. Actually, no. I had to walk back and get my stuff. So I have my shit back. And I'm gonna use the trap on the quarterstaff, and I'm going to poke the obelisk with it as its transmutation.
Okay. As you use transmutation and you poke at it, suddenly his ear's gone.
Ah!
Ah! Where did he go? What?
Oh, it's nice knowing them.
All right.
Oh my gods!
Well, let's not fuck with it, guys.
Let's
You're just
get the
leaving
town
me.
guard. Let's get the actual
So-
Oris in here if she's actually fine.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not fuck with that.
So we
guys.
lost. So newbie.
The moment he
How was your first
the moment
character?
he pushes on the obelisk, he just vanishes.
All right.
So newbie, how was your first character?
It was quite a
He's
job.
not
I
dead.
swear.
We don't know he's dead
I'm
yet.
gone.
He's not dead yet. You don't know.
So perhaps these are like a waypoint of some kind. Don't know what purpose they serve, though.
I don't actually know any transmutation circles to actually see where it went.
I'm not.
Well, we
I'm
can
not
hope he's
fucking
not
with that
safe.
after saying that.
Perhaps we should wait another hour to see what happens to them.
Speaking of which, what time is it right now in game?
It's about 9:55 around that time.
Okay. And
With
where's
how the moon, it's still rising up. It hasn't reached the midnight time yet.
All right.
Should we head back to town and just hope that he's all right? Or should we stay here for a little bit and wait for him to hopefully come back?
Well, we're only 5 minutes from town, so it's
Azir,
possible for
roll
us
me
to
a
get help.
D100. No, roll me a D10,000.
Boku? I mean me?
Azir.
No, Azir.
Oh.
It's a-
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
This campaign is the campaign of the chaos chart.
What was it? A D100?
10,000.
10,000.
I don't
The
have
10,000
10,000.
chart has returned.
You
folks.
just have to do slash roll 10,000.
Slash roll 10,000. Okay.
Or just R.
Let me try.
Man, I love this.
Oh,
He's going to get us all killed.
No, who knows? Nobody knows.
oh god, I am fucking this. Sorry, can you actually just roll that for me because I am fucking this up royally.
Sure, I'll roll in secret.
No.
You really
Oh, no.
want Will to roll this for you?
I don't know what happened to me.
Just do slash. Type in
Forward
slash /roll 1
or R.
or space
Space
1D 10,000.
slash R 1D.
All right, I'll remember that. I'll write that down.
Oh no.
We'll remember that.
Yeah.
Apparently, you guys don't remember me.
So, what is everyone else
Yeah,
going to
we
do?
don't
That
remember
is
you.
your
It's
thought.
just we don't want fucking guys.
As
So
you
we're
see
only
us,
about 5 minutes away from town, so perhaps we can find, as Bar suggested, the real Master Orison, and she can help us figure out what's happening.
I think that's a good idea.
Why don't you guys do that? Me and Yngvar will stay here in case he returns.
Why you and Ingvar?
I'm heading back to town.
Well, I mean, y'all can. I just assume that'd be a good idea for some people to stay here in case something happens. Wouldn't it be a good idea for a group to stay here in case shit happens? I mean, we just saw one of our friends.
Perhaps. Anyone else want to stay? I don't feel like staying, honestly.
All right.
Actually, wait a minute. There's a dude here that's still asleep
Yeah.
Exactly.
or knocked out.
he's still knocked out.
Perhaps we can get some answers out of this fellow. I'm gonna kneel toward him and slap him a bit in the face.
Okay.
Hey,
And as you do, I'm going to go down on to him, and I will use Charm Person on him, and I will use my man magic.
He's still out.
Huh?
As long as you slap him, he's still out. Unconscious.
Someone
Well-
needs to heal him.
I might as well.
All right, and as you do that, I will use Charm Person with heightened man magic. to give him disadvantage on charm person.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't have to save there. Need to fix that real quick. Save. Charm. There we go.
This is at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And because I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Well, did he get to fucking nat 20?
Nope. I'm just taking a picture of this. So if you call bullshit, I have proof. Awesome. Go ahead. As he wakes up, you can see he starts to look around and stays silent.
All
You guys
right.
feeling all right?
Who are you? What
Silence.
was that weapon? And what the hell are those obelisks?
Are there any insignias of note on his uniform or armor?
Roll investigation.
Oh my god.
You know, that's why I don't like having my rolls do the double thing. Because I don't like being disappointed like that.
Well, 5 is disappointing no matter what the second roll was.
It doesn't take much for this one, but you can see that under his clothes there is a necklace with this symbol on it.
Would any of us recognize that symbol?
Go ahead and roll religion or history.
Oh my god, my 4th natural 1!
Oh boy.
I got you guys.
What on earth is that?
I'm gonna whisper this to you. Whether or not you want to say anything on that, it's up to you.
All right. So as I started seeing who it is, I look towards everyone and I give a wink and I say, "Don't worry, brother. We're all part of the Queen Chaos. Those were traitors among our order. You can trust us."
I'm going to do insight. I can probably figure out what he's doing. Yes, hail the Queen of Chaos.
Doesn't say anything.
Are you all right? What happened, brother?
Nothing.
I will
I
pull
want
down
to
the
take off
little
his helm, see if
mask.
he's all right.
Yeah. See if he has a mouth.
Huh?
As you can look down, you can see that he is a young human with long brown hair and like a scruffy, definitely not clean beard. And he just stares straight ahead.
Does his mouth region seem to be okay?
Yeah, he seems
Okay.
perfectly fine. Well, besides from all of his injuries that he obtained, but
I wish I had that one more spell to cast. Damn it all, we'll just have to bring him to the town guard. He's not going to tell us anything. Well, should all of us be out? I don't see Azir anywhere, so I don't think he's coming back too soon.
It's a shame about him,
as
but
you can see, as time goes on, you can see that the obelisk color turned from green to red. And in the middle, that suddenly appears, Azir. You are back.
Azir! Oh, thank the god!
You
Where
have
did you go?
no idea what just happened. You still believe you were still with you guys, and that what you did, nothing happened.
Hey guys, so that didn't work.
What the hell happened to you?
Didn't work
do you-
in what way?
What do you mean? Like,
What do you mean, Wappy? You just disappeared. You
Yes.
see him do exaggerated like motion with his hands. That
disappeared?
Yes, you were gone for several minutes. We were actually very worried.
He's actually gonna like, I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was. It's
I
just-
was at least. Don't know about these fools.
So, are you telling me that as soon as I hit this thing, that I teleported?
yeah.
Is there anything I can do to try and like think of what happened at all, or is it just like nothing? Like just time just stops for me.
You don't even know. Yeah, all you know is that you hit it and nothing happened.
As far as I'm concerned, I hit it. Not really anything happened to me. I feel fine.
Well, if you can read the skies, you'll probably notice that time has passed.
So hold on. That could imply that this has ability. If we're looking at this literally, this could imply that this has ability for time travel.
Or teleportation. We don't know.
If that is true, if it was teleportation, then why would I landed in the exact same location? Like, I'm gonna ask them, how long was I actually gone for? If this is true,
Hour.
an hour.
Yeah,
can
wait a minute. Where did
also-
Nick go?
Nick had to take care of things because something happened.
Oh,
So he wanted to say that in private, so that's all.
got
Azir.
it.
You can see that the colors are different now. It's red instead of green.
What school of magic is that? Red.
Evocation,
Evocation.
I believe. I have some evocation magic, but I'm not going to risk that. We should just head back to the town.
We have
Well-
this guy, but he hasn't talked. And I know that he's part of the Queen of Chaos, based on the Sigma.
And
Queen of
what
Chaos.
exactly is that? Sorry we
Um,
lied to you. Actually, we're
Oh.
not.
Would can I roll anything to that? See if I know what that is.
Ditto.
Go ahead.
What would
Roll,
I roll for that? History or?
I know.
This is perfect. Song. You know about the Dawn Wars and the past story.
All right then.
Holy crap!
Okay.
So do you.
2 light bulbs
Awesome.
just go. Ding!
There once lived a god known as Eldoth, the Queen of Chaos. A long time ago, she initiated a plan to rule over all of the universe. However, she was stopped during a time known as the Dawn Wars, when a band of gods, or so the story goes, united and defeated her.
And we did a one shot of that, and it was fun.
I'm gonna relay this information to anyone who doesn't know about this. Dawn Wars, eh?
And the
It's like just-
Serenadil that you mentioned in that story is one of the gods that exists beyond the ordinary pantheon that people commonly believe in. One of the ones that can help us with this strange magic afflicting our souls.
Interesting.
I might know of one of them that you're talking about.
Would I recognize the name of Ingvar's god? Drellin?
He is the spirit of civilization.
Okay, so
who-
he's not the same as Serenadil?
Serenadil and Jorelden, or Jorelden, whatever. There are two different beings.
Huh. That's surprising.
So anyway, our little friend here is not giving us anything, so what's our plan? Let's get this show on the road. I don't like creepy things happening.
Well, if no one else is going
Town
to touch
guard.
the obelisks, then I'm not doing it again. I could, but I'm whatever that apparently was. I don't want to risk it again.
I could also help with the damnation idea, but I'm not sure you like it either.
So the
Does it
question
involve-
is,
you
so
calling more
solution-
lightning bolts upon us?
Hmm?
Does it involve you calling down more lightning bolts upon us?
No, but it would have to deal with the source of it.
Explain anyway.
If the same gods that he's talking about is the god that I know of, we could have a deal with him.
I am not dealing with any gods.
Neither am I, as far as I know.
I don't even like the sound of Ingvar's deal either. But his, at least from what it sounds like, his god sounds, or these trials sound, less, well, more merciful.
He's fair with the deals. It's just like to come back on.
What is this gold anyway?
Azrael?
go ahead and make
Hmm.
your religion checks.
Come on, another nat 20.
Eh. God damn it, Pasriel! He's a nice guy.
He is.
So helpful.
There's a story about a bird or a god known as Pasriel, the giver of gifts. There is a saying that goes like this: "Beware the giver of gifts, for his gifts can either cause great harm or great success on that individual."
Yep, nope, that's a hard pass for me.
And
I mean,
you know the story between the two, by the way.
Your little friend there happens to be very angry at my particular deity.
I
So I think I'll
mean,
take a pass on that one.
he's helpful. I mean, he basically just saved our ass.
How so?
I'm gonna
That
turn
ray of
around.
light was him.
Really? Are you
Here-
sure of that?
Hearing that, I'm gonna turn around and saying, "Don't forget, I saved your ass as well, and that wasn't because of no gods. That was just me."
Mm.
Well, can we do that thing here? Should we head back to the town guard and maybe get a bit of an inn?
I agree.
All right.
I can tell you what the first trial is going to be if you take Serenadil's route. It's the hardest trial as well.
What would that be?
You have to fully commit yourself to change in a good way, and you have to actually desire help.
So what you're saying is join the religion?
No, you just have to be earnest in your pursuit. He's very particular about people who are just trying to con off power of deities and do nothing. But if you prove yourself an ally of civilization and a protector of the kind and the good, then your chances of succeeding greatly increase. If, however, you want to destroy everything and ruin creation, you will likely never receive his aid,
You say the hardest, but
because people are loath to change.
Or you
fair
could
enough.
join my side, and all you have to do is help with the deal, a real simple deal. And once that's done, kabish, it's all done. Clean slate, everyone gets away scot-free.
All right. And with
Ingvar.
those two offers on the table, we're going to take a break.
Oh,
Okie dokie. BRB peeps.
5 minutes.
You get like a telltale choice. Like as
That's a
it's ticking
telltale
down.
choice right there.
Yeah.
I'm just excited I have an in-character reason to hate Pazriel again.
As you just like clutch your fist to the sky and
Oh,
just
you have-
scream.
You have no idea.
I was trying so hard not to say anything because I was telling Will for the past week that as soon as I would mention Pazriel, I just knew you were going to scream.
I knew you were trying to ruin everything. Good. All right.
You know what the best thing was? Pazriel wasn't my idea. That was Will's, and I just jumped on board with it.
Well, you're a burb, so it makes sense.
I love
your
that there's like
entire
references.
your entire character story was based around that, so it was kind of like, okay, if you want to go down this route,
Yeah.
I'll let you go down that route.
By the way, while we were just sitting there kind of talking, would you say we got a short rest in?
I would say I'm gonna let some time pass, like 30 minutes. So yeah, I'll give you all a short rest.
Okay. Would that
Because
include me? Because I like teleported somewhere.
that would include you too.
Okay. Because I
But-
like
Again, you don't know.
time
Yeah, you-
powers.
You DO'd away.
Tokiwato more.
No. He fucking no. Hold on, I'll show. I can't
If
remember.
I did that out of like the teleportation, everyone just shits themselves.
You just out and charge at them.
Right, the world.
Suddenly transforms to Tarask. Oh god!
Oh no. Well, good job that we ain't got any road rollers here. Otherwise, I just drop it on the entire group.
Oh.
Let me
Yeah.
get my spells.
There's a lot of references because a lot of the things they did last on my first campaign game, it kind of can't be like ignored.
No, I like that though. That's it. That's interesting. It's like,
Yeah.
there's like cute little references here and there.
Especially with a lot of the things they've done, like the one shot.
Pretty much Rundy right there.
I please, can I not be Dio? Please. I want to have time powers.
Oh my own.
If not, can I be? I want to be either that or Yoshikage Kira because I just want a piece of that, man.
I'll let you be what's her name? Sakura. There you go.
Which one's that? Sakura.
Naruto, the completely
Oh.
useless girl.
Oh god, that's stupid big of a forehead.
Yep.
Oh god. Thanks.
Sasuke.
Okay, I'm not gonna be doing
By the
that
way,
to anyone.
I love the fact that we just intentionally make a tail route right here. You can't go down the hard path of make change.
Oh god, now I just see that Sakura thing makes more sense now because I heal and I hit things really hard.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry.
My soul just died inside a little bit. Damnation take me now.
That's when we never saw Azir again, for he used the evocation spell to disappear.
I was just feeling miserable after that. He's just gonna touch the obelisk again. Come on, Azir needs a new pair of shoes. Gets a 1 on the 10,000.
But you all did good against the Shadow Beast. Luckily.
It's a bad thing than my first battle. I didn't get knocked down.
The longer and longer you guys would have that the fight would have went on, the worse and worse it got.
That's why basically it was like, all right, let's.
Question. With Wild Shape and my Druid Circle, does that come back after a long rest or a short rest?
Let me check.
Okay.
I don't think Wild Shape comes back on short rest, but I know Xanthar's Guide, everything.
I would say it's a long rest because that's pretty powerful if I can just keep doing
I'm pretty
that.
sure that's the Moon Druid that can do that.
Okay.
I mean,
so
granted, your archetype level 20 is you can wild shape whenever you want. So
Are you talking about? Oh yeah, it's Moon
yeah.
Rest.
No, but even druids any druid can at level 20 if they go full on druid can wild shape at any time.
Oh, that sounds sick.
Which is why if you do go down a druid path, you always go full druid. Because it's way too good not to do.
I wasn't planning on multi-classing at all because I just wanted to play a druid. I just like the class from what I've seen so far. I'm a little upset.
You can't use it again until you. All right, so you get Spirit Tome back at a short or long rest.
Okay, so I'll just put that back on.
And I don't know where my player handbook is. Oh, right here, next to my nachos.
Oh, I really wish I could have nachos.
Yeah, but I came in here with like some weird experience earlier. I don't know if you were watching like the messages earlier or what.
Which messages? Because there was a lot flying
Oh,
about. Because
so-
I was playing the Dragon Ball beta last time.
I was with my brother and my mom going to Rite Aid, and I decided because I didn't feel like going there. I was too busy like setting up the campaign for you guys. So I was just on my phone just editing stuff, and then suddenly someone was trying to break in the car.
Wait, what? Really?
And I'm not kidding about that either.
Holy shit!
So that was like.
Was he like trying to like get through?
You
like
get
back
your
doors,
wild
or...
shapes. You get your wild shape at short or long rest.
Okay, thank you.
He was there. You can tell someone was breaking in because it was just like he went on my side, and I was sitting in the back seat, not the front seat. And he was rapidly trying to open the door, and I looked up to him, and I was starting to pull out my knife because I don't trust people. I always keep it around with me. And he pretty much said like, "Oh, wrong car, sorry," and walked off. But
you should have like throwing
my
knifed
bad.
it.
I didn't mean to try to rob you.
No, he says, "Oh, sorry, wrong car," and then just goes to rob the other one.
I felt like that could have happened actually.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to shoot off, man. Sorry to like leave halfway through, but it's late over here. I've got a big day tomorrow.
Nah, no problem, man.
I hope you guys have a good rest of the session. Take it easy.
Take it easy, man.
You too.
Bye.
Oh, no, that reminds me of one time. I hadn't personally been like robbed like that myself, but we, my friend, back when I used to live like closer to London, me and him got back from a couple of drinks, and as soon as we started driving back, he's caught the guy mid robbing his apartment, and it was glorious. Because the guy just stood there.
Yeah, when they get caught, they are so fucking stupid.
And what happened is he tried to go to the to the bedroom because there's a window there, and my friend literally like wrestling spears him to the ground, and I just like pin him down with like both arms, and I'm just like get the police right now on this guy, and it's like. And just me and him's like, oh, you just fucked up.
Yeah.
Like it was so lucky because we were like, we could stay through another hour or two, have a drink, and then it was like, holy shit. Shortly after that, though, he moved because fuck that area of like.
People
Did you get my message, Will?
Yeah, let me look at it real quick.
Do you have like a garage though, or like just anything to like put your car in at all?
No, I don't have a garage. It's just that I was out when this happened. I was literally at a store.
Holy shit!
And it wasn't like one of those like dead places. It was pretty busy. and that happened.
What time was that anyway?
That current time there would have been 3:00 p.m.
Who the fuck robs at like 3 p.m.? It's like, oh my god. Oh, yeah. God, I would have fucking snapped if I saw that.
Yeah, we're still missing a couple people, so. Man, you guys did so well. I'm so proud.
Oh, Ilar says that he's eating, so he just wants to know whenever we're starting.
Okay, we can start whenever when he's ready. Cause I was just waiting for him. All right.
God, I'm so glad I didn't do like Hawk or like Unicorn Spirit because it sounded like I needed that more, the bear one, in that encounter. I
You
didn't even know
saved his life.
What?
Yeah, if had it not been for that temporary HP, man, that would have been
Yeah.
it for you, man.
Yeah.
I
そう言っとが部屋にいるけど、
okay.
If you did die though, we would have like picked up your ashes and just like put them in a little urn.
No, you would have cooked me because I would have fried.
He would have been a fried bird.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have been there like just like.
Which makes sense for Dragonborns, says the racist bartender.
Oh, I've got some.
Before we start, I'm gonna grab something and drink.
Okay.
If we go back to him, I've got some shit for him.
Hey, don't forget that deal's still up.
I think the deal is more like you owe me now.
Okay. The question is, where do you?
Take that deal? You know that was a freebie.
The question is, where do you all want to go from here?
to the town guard, most likely.
Yeah,
To the town guard.
Yeah, I'd imagine like we want to see like Captain Gold with this.
As you all make your way back. Oh, go ahead.
Nah, I'm going to wait.
You're gonna wait.
Yeah, Ingvar ni hanashtakute.
I have no idea what that means.
I know, but Ilar does.
Okay.
Actually, I could do something whilst we're walking there. And
yeah. While you guys are walking there are also 2 paths apparently that you can go down to help with whatever attacked your guys' spirits as well.
Ooh.
Which was Gar's deal, or then there was Yangvar that you can discuss among yourselves.
So, Ingvar,
Yes,
what's under the helmet?
my head.
Yes, I know, but I'm very curious as to what you look like.
My armor.
No, I mean your face.
It looks like my helmet.
Are you saying that you don't have a head in there?
Of course I have a head. It's called my helmet.
Are you a living piece of armor?
I've been called that before.
I would love if you pulled your helmet off and there's just another helmet in there.
I'm going to insight check him.
Okay. What are you insight checking him for?
Is he telling the truth about, like, his helmet is his head?
You know, with the 14 insight, usually you can read like people from their perspective, from just looking at them, looking directly at them, judging their face movements, all that. You can't really tell because he's wearing all that armor on.
Well,
if
that's
he's
the problem.
if he's giving you a serious answer or not.
Well, then why don't you take the helmet off? I'm very
Because I
curious.
don't want to.
You can't tell me that you been called a living armor and not show me that being true.
What do you mean? What I've been called doesn't matter what's underneath my helmet.
What is underneath your helmet?
I feel like we're going in circles here.
Yes, we are. But only
I-
because you won't
Have you
answer
have you
the
thought
question.
any more about the deal? Not the deal, but the avenue I suggested.
I think it is very fair. I don't want to destroy this world, or anyone really. Just defend myself and those I care about.
All right, I'm back. Anything
And the
happened?
world.
So
Yeah, Gar died again?
Wait, what?
so
No.
they're still talking about the deal stuff, the two paths,
What?
the tall tale decision that you guys are making.
All right.
Okay. I'm actually gonna go over, and I'm gonna go over to Bar right now.
And look, let me just say this. You're acting like deals are always a bad thing. Deals change the world for both good and bad. Is it any different than what he's saying about changing the world?
Yes, because Pazrael always ruins things.
Not always. He saved our lives just now, did he not? That beam of light.
And
He sounds like a very finicky god.
I do not look forward to seeing the price you have to pay for that favor.
Well, once I pay for it, it'll be square. I do not. Do you think I don't know about him? Of course I do. But he's honest about his.
You're cutting out a lot.
Oh, sorry. I said, of course I know how. But if there is one thing I know about, honest about his deal. You just have to be specific about what you want.
Sounds like someone who's jumping at the opportunity to twist your words.
Indeed,
That's why
I
he's got to be
do
careful.
like Ingvar's idea a lot better. I already wish to follow that path.
But does wishing really change things? Actions and deeds make it better.
Yes,
And
of
deal.
course you're right, but I already want to do what Ingvar's gold wants me to do. So perhaps following that in order to get rid of my this thing that is in me, perhaps that will help me perform this course.
And the others?
I've gone over, and I'm gonna talk to Bar, and I want to speak to him about something.
Go for it.
And right to him, I'm gonna speak to him in Draconic, and
Okay.
all you guys are gonna hear is "Tirus Flesius Heshalabai," and I'm gonna ask to him, "Do you speak our tongue, brother? If so, I have something to ask of you."
I'll look at you and nod.
You know what happened in the tavern?
Yes.
Has that ever occurred to you before? Has anyone ever before called you corrupted?
I am quite aware of our situation and our creation. However, when those ignorant enough to turn me away because of my scales get involved, I have power within my name.
I see. If perchance, I don't mean to dwell too much into this, but did you happen to be born near Vale, perchance?
No, I was born into a family.
I see. I only have one more question for you, and if you need to ask me of anything, please go ahead. It's been very useful. What do you know about the dragon drowning in venom?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Thank you. and he's just gonna walk away.
Okay. Back to what you guys were doing earlier with your deals, your paths.
Let me ask you this: with your god, what exactly does he do?
What do you mean?
I'm just asking, what does he do?
He protects the world.
Exactly
helps-
how?
Exactly how?
Mm-hmm.
He's the one who stopped the Queen of Chaos from overtaking this world in the Dawn Wars. So how? He tries to
And
stop it himself, or he empowers those who wish to defend the world to do it themselves.
so he only relies on himself.
That's not what he said. He says that he empowers those that do want to help the world.
What I'm getting at is that the way your god self views himself above others, in my eyes at least. The fact that he has to empower others for their own strength, or the fact that he has his own strength above others. Pazriel offers strength, yes, but he acknowledges strength in others as well. That's why he offers deals, because it's an exchange. Give
What?
one for the other,
Why does he need these deals?
because it involves change. He brings change into the world, and yes, change can be bad, but change can also be good. Look at the town for. We're helping bring good by change by this investigation. And all I asked was a favor for a small favor that I will talk to the guard for later on. That involves me and him. That will help me in the future retrieve something that I've won.
And what happens when your little buddy Pazriel asks you of something that you don't want, you don't desire?
Well, simply put, I'll have no choice but to. It's a deal
Exactly.
after all.
And that does not sound like anything I would want to partake in. Serenadil is very clear that no person's will ever be violated in service of him or in pursuit of his ideals. He
Indeed.
values freedom very highly.
I understand what you're getting at, Gar. Sometimes a bit of chaos can be good for the world. But I would have rather follow good.
And you're saying chaos is evil.
No,
That's what you're
of
implying.
course not. I just said,
Light and darkness goes hand in hand.
of course. Change can be good, change can be bad.
I want to
And
ask
you
you
just-
this, Gar. Oh, I'm sorry, go on.
And you're just admitting that.
Of course I am.
The change that Ingvar's God, he wants to change things good. He wants to change things as well. But he wants to change things for the better. Your God, he just wants change, no matter what the consequence.
If
I
your
don't think
go-
I can follow that.
If your
Okay.
god wants change so much, what is the extent of his powers? If he was so powerful, could I see?
Of course he could.
I've never seen anything without the assistance of Zay. I've been blind since birth.
There's honestly no limits for. All
What
you gotta
about-
do is reach out. And
What
ask.
about an entire raised village?
It's
What about
within his reach. All you
I
gotta
would
do is
also
ask.
caution you that the bigger your request is of this Pazriel, the more freedom he takes laterally with his interpretation.
Gar? Considering that after everything that happened, are you sure that it was your god that put that light down there?
I can guarantee you that it was. I called onto him myself.
I'm gonna do an insight to see if he's
As am
bullshitting
I.
or not.
Go for it.
Ooh, Pamal.
He's not
19.
bullshitting. He full-heartedly believes that was his god.
And what would happen if it wasn't for me back there? Are you saying I protected you because of your god?
No, that was you.
So you would have just died,
Yeah.
and you're fine with that?
Mm-hmm.
I really don't get you. Like,
Let's just say I don't like the sound of gods twisting my words, but also I haven't had a good relationship with a paladin before. So trust on both sides is a little difficult.
I also forgot to mention the best part, because it's so far in the future, I'm not even thinking about it. But not only do we get our weird affliction cured if we undertake these trials, we're also guaranteed a spot in the realm beyond this realm, apart from other pantheons.
Are you talking about the? Are you talking about the land paradise?
That might be what you call it, yes. It's actually,
Funny
in
you
my
say
studies,
that.
called
Same
the
thing
realm
with
of Akfameru.
Azrael.
Akfameru. Would I know that name?
Go ahead and roll, because
Religion?
you would have traveled from to Damascus, so yes, go ahead and roll history.
Ooh.
That is a plane of existence for a concept known as the gods. In this world, at least, spirits have been are like the pantheon leaders, and that the gods are something else, something beyond reach.
Fascinating, Ingvar. I truly am interested in what you propose here.
Just so
And
you know,
it's
Azrael can give you that same access to paradise.
Ingvar, have you ever done any atrocities in the name of your god?
I would never, and I don't think Serenadil would ever order someone to do such a thing. Only if
understand.
someone could not be stopped, such as when the Queen of Chaos sought nothing but destruction, would he order the sword to
So
be put
your
to them.
god would never tell you to slaughter a village, save world.
Why would a village need to be slaughtered?
Well, if there was a sorcerer that was trying to this Queen of Chaos.
Or if
Then
there
you
are
would apprehend
like
this
me.
sorcerer.
You're just trying to find hypotheticals that.
I'm just saying, you know,
Oh.
you're trying to make this god of yours look all pure and just like
I
with
said,
my god.
You didn't
your
even
god
try.
isn't pure either.
Serenadil values your own free will higher than probably anything else. And he also values the protection of creation.
Zair's not going to say anything, but you can see he's clenching his staff like a little bit.
I should also let you know that this is rather sensitive information. If you just go around blathering about this, you are likely to get yourself in some sort of trouble, as most people here don't even know about the Pantheon of Akfameru.
I will keep in mind. I'm good with secrets.
I'll nod with him. That we can.
Well, thank you for thinking that I'm trustworthy enough for this knowledge. If you do, you may just think you have no choice, but if you do think I'm trustworthy enough, I thank you.
But
I think whatever you are...
Just
Go
know
ahead.
Pazriel is, and he can do plenty more than just help. And as I say that, I look to.
We can hear almost none of that.
Yeah,
No,
you're lagging.
Sorry, I'll move closer. I'll say just know Pazriel is still up for damnation.
Nope.
And any other thing, as long as you're clear and specific about what he'll answer and fulfill any wish you have. Just gotta be specific. And as long as you know that he.
I'll say to Song, The matter of whether or not you are trustworthy with this information is irrelevant. Whatever happened because of that creature, for the short time I've known you, I don't think you deserve to have your soul ripped apart because of it.
I nod. Thank you. I don't, even though I disagree with Gar's point of view, he doesn't deserve that either. Although, I do have a question.
Yes.
You do speak deep speech, yes?
I do.
Celestia Goga wakaru ka?
I just kind of cock my helmed head and look at him. Oh, you can't really see my expression, but I just cock my head.
Never mind. It's celestial. I was just curious if you knew it.
I mean, you could have just asked.
No, but that way was funner.
All right.
If you did understand.
I think we need to try to figure out this mystery some.
Indeed.
And as you all finish this conversation, you're eventually led back into the town. It's nighttime. It's about 5 minutes have passed since you guys traveled down there, so time hasn't really passed yet.
We should probably report what happened to the guard, Captain.
Yep.
Okay. He would
Oh, sorry.
go for it. No.
I was gonna say, as they start going to the guard, actually, they might need me. Well, no, I'm gonna go find the Magic Institute.
Mhm. Yeah.
And just see if anyone's there, if it's open, or if there's any signs of Master Orison.
Perhaps I should go as well.
I'm going to report this to the captain.
Z, are you coming with us?
I was going to go to the captain, but if everyone's going to there, then I shall follow.
Yeah, as you're following with us, I'm still talking with you, and I say, so, you're still interested by your vision, right?
He's like just touching his his eye. It's like,
I'm not going to force you to do it. Despite what they think, I don't believe in forcing people unless they try to go back on. I do believe in value deals and agreements, but if you do, I am going to warn you, they aren't wrong about him being dangerous. Just know that you should be specific about what you and know that he will want something, rather if it's immediate or not.
all I've ever wanted for a very long time is to just see people that I care about with my own
And
eyes.
I promise you, if you really do want it, he can give it to you. But he is very literal about what you want. So be careful what you ask.
I am grateful for what my master has given me with Zay. As I kind of stroke the cheek, his neck.
Mm-hmm.
But if anything should happen to him, that's gone. I don't know if I can make another pact with such a creature like that. But
he shouldn't ask you to make a pact if that's what you're worried about.
I don't. If I accept this offer, I don't want to hurt people, innocent people.
I can't promise that. If
Then
you
why
want me
did
to
you
be
make
honest,
the deal?
if you're wanting me to be honest, I can't promise.
So you're fine with just killing innocents?
I'm not fine with it. If that's what you mean. Do you think I'm fine with killing people? Of course not. But
I'm actually gonna grab. Do you have a collar or anything at all? I'm actually gonna grab you in the collar. So, what if your god told me to slay me right now? Would you do it?
No. There's no reason for me to.
But what if he ordered you to? What if it's part of what you agreed?
Then I would have no choice to, because if I had to, I would have no choice to. Trust me when I say an angry god is on your side.
And trust me, you don't want an angry, corrupted either. As I kind of push him away and just continue walking.
Mm. Okay. As you all make it back to the Mage Institution, nothing has changed within the building that you can see out from the outside. When you come up to the door, it's still locked.
I'm sorry. Where did we get to? I'm sorry.
Me
guys
and
went
me
to-
are at the Mage Right Institution.
Okay. I knock on the door.
No response.
Perhaps we should come in the morning. It is quite late.
Perhaps. Is there like a directory or anything nearby that I might be able to see where this Master Orison lives?
Best person to talk about that one, it would be Gold, Captain Gold.
Or I'll just kind of look at Song and be like, well, that was a little more disappointing than I was hoping, but I guess we might as well go see Captain Gold.
Indeed. Well, after you.
And we head off.
Okay. As you all continue your path, you can see that there is a wooden structure known as the Golden Butcher. This is where Captain Gold stays as he is not only a guard but also a butcher as well. You can see that he's currently still up at the outside, just cutting some meat right now from a pig.
Hey, Captain! I shout towards him.
You can see he takes his knife and slams it onto the table, then turns back. Ah, you guys are back.
Yeah, we got some update for you.
Good. Come in. Come in. And he brings you all into a sort of a small
By the way, I just realized
circle
we brought
table.
the kid with us. We brought the kid.
The kid, as in Valencia.
Valencia.
No, I'm talking about the
Oh.
The captured.
yeah,
Yeah, you guys brought. I thought you all brought them together. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that. That's why I didn't ask.
All right.
And as you guys enter and sit down, he looks up. Who's that guy?
He's a captive. He attacked us when we found some pillars not too far ahead. We were hoping we could get some insight into them.
Pillars.
Obelisks. They're very
Obelisk.
strange and not.
Oh, I'm not one with the arcane arts. Can't tell you much on that one. Here, and he brings out a couple of some food and some wine for you all to enjoy.
There's some troubling stuff with.
Yes, apparently, at least hopefully, someone disguised themselves as Master Orison.
No, it
And-
was the real one.
Are you sure of that?
I reach into my pocket and I say, little birdie brought me some good news. And I hand it towards the captain.
He looks
Little
at
birdie.
the letter and snatches it real quick and reads it.
The question is not whether, well, part of the question is whether it was the real one, but the more significant problem is that she was possessed by a fiend.
And he
We have undead and fiends to
passes
worry
it
about.
to everyone.
Yeah, so now everyone else can read what the letter said. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the real.
Damn it all.
I don't believe it for a second. I've known Sarah since we were kids. This is nothing like her.
She
Sometimes People can change,
This
sometimes for the
seems
worst.
far too conspicuous. This is
shame.
like a letter saying, "Congratulations, Mr. Insert Name. Welcome to the evil land." This is far too direct.
Yeah,
That is true.
I agree on this. And besides, Fuma is not. I doubt this is a letter from her.
You know who she is.
Yes. She is a part of a druid sect not too far away from here, known as the Children of Summer.
Would I have heard about them before?
Go ahead and roll nature.
Okay. God damn it, nature. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Awesome.
Nat 20.
So there is the Herdifier, which are like the Goliath warlords of the Burnt Mountains, which let me show you in the map real quick. So over here is Goliath territory, and in that territory lies the Children of the Summer, which are a druid Goliath sect that work outside those hostile people. Their main goal is ensuring that the elemental fire creatures that rise from there do not make it outside the mountains or hills.
Oh, well, that's kind of interesting. You say that it's from them then. I reach into my pocket and I've recently got letters from a trusted informant within my company relating to them. Usually this would be classified information, but since it's could be related, I'll show it to you, Captain, and I'll hand them the information Ross sent.
Okay. Do you have that still noted down somewhere for me?
You have it in our pens, remember?
Yes, I do. Thank you. Just want to make sure what I sent you is the correct information. Okay, got it. He looks at the letter. Am I allowed to say anything to the rest of these individuals?
You may.
Okay. There seems to be 5 individuals dressed in strange full red bird costumes that have entered Fort Thunder long ago. Whoever this Ra is has been investigating them since arrival, though nothing hostile has been noticed. They seem to be dealing with the herd of fire in the burnt mountains and have been trading adamantite to them for these black crystals. Apparently, Ra does not know what this means. They're looking for something underneath the city as well, but Ra does not know either about that, and believes that their base is located somewhere in the rocks swamps.
Underneath this city.
No, underneath Fort Thunder.
Understood.
Well, that's interesting, and he passes it back to you, Gar.
Putting 2 and 2 together, it makes. And this woman then.
We didn't hear anything that you just said.
I
Yeah,
said putting two and two together, it would make. With
dude,
them.
you need
Nope,
to close
there he
out
goes again.
Discord or something.
All right, is this better?
Yeah,
I don't know yet.
we got
Is
this.
this better?
We got to see.
All right. I said putting 2 and 2 together, it would make sense that it could be that she's working with them.
No, Vuma doesn't particularly like the Herd of Fire. These are 2 different organizations at work right now. I know
but
this.
That would make sense why they would be at it then. If they don't like each other, then it would make sense that they would be building against each other, and that means they would be need more and more forces.
Captain Gold, have you persecuted anyone lately, suspected or caught of necromantic acts?
No. I haven't seen a necromancer since the Second Chaos War. Why?
Because whatever is going on here, there are multiple groups very intrigued by undead. We have found multiple items that generate undead at command.
Okay. I guess you should show them to me now.
I show him the flute,
The whistle, the
the
dragon whistle.
whistle.
Yeah, Nightcaller. He stares at this. Interesting. Anything else?
Nothing that hasn't already been reported, except for whoever that potential Master Orison was. There was a fiend involved, and it absorbed her, and then it disappeared.
There's also, you should know something about the obelisk.
Well, hold that thought real quick about the obelisk. Then that might be the proof that she is innocent.
How so?
Well, you talk about a fiend. Was she acting abnormal?
She was. She pretended not to know. Well, she acted like she didn't know who we were. After we met her earlier today.
Also, as well, her creature, her was it an owl that she had, or was it
Yeah,
like a
it
raven?
was now.
Yes.
That was also missing as well.
A familiar, I suspect.
Then she knows the information, perhaps. And that's why that
Do you
creature
know-
took them. Whatever this creature is, perhaps.
Do you know where
Do you
she
know-
is?
Where we could find her lodgings.
She usually stays at the institution, top floor.
It is
Well,
currently
it is
locked.
closed.
You wouldn't be able to let us in there, would you?
He goes into a lock.
Well, Ingvar, it is quite late.
He goes into a room and pulls out a key. This will get you into the mage institution. However, and he holds the key in front of you all, you do not steal or take anything that is not evidence. Are we clear about that?
Yep.
Of course.
If you don't trust us, you're more than welcome to accompany us there.
I would never dream of doing such a thing.
Okay. He passes the key. Anything else?
About the obelisks as well. You might
Okay.
want some guards stationed around that thing.
I only have 5 guards. And that includes me.
Is
And right
there,
now,
is there anyone you can spare at least to watch on that obelisk at all?
Or perhaps barricaded off. It's very strange, possibly dangerous.
Apparently, when I hit it with a school of magic, I disappeared, like completely teleported for a couple of minutes, and no one here knows what exactly that was. It was like I was just there, like time hasn't passed to me. I may have been lucky with that, but if someone else tries anything like that again, there could be some serious damage done.
damn it. Okay. Here's the deal. Tomorrow, well, tonight, you all investigate the institution, get whatever you need. Tomorrow, we will head to Vuma and see and talk to her. I feel like that might be the best course of action right now.
Very well then.
Do you have a trustworthy second in command that could watch over this village while you're away?
I'll have to trust in the wisdom of Mr. Black. He's the mayor of this town, and he knows much of this place, so.
Azir just puts 2 and 2 together with the black in, and he just goes, "Oh, fuck me," in Draconic.
I just kind of flinch when he says that, but that's all. Well, not what his ear says, what Captain Gold says.
Yeah, you wouldn't know what I just said unless you know Draconic.
Anything else?
I would like to speak with Mr. Black before we leave, if that's all right with you.
I could set out an appointment right away, then.
I mean, not tonight. It's far too late. But
Of
tomorrow
course. Of course. Mr. Black wouldn't have accepted anyways.
morning. Thank you.
He nods.
Now, shall we go to the institute, or should we get into beds?
I think we better check this institute. As I mentioned as well with the obelisk, what happens if...
Now, what do you want to do with the prisoner?
What do you suggest we do?
I'm asking you. It's clearly that you all have proven yourself very
Send them-
useful to me.
I would say send them back. I would say send them back to the company under my under my command. My higher ups can interrogate them.
Yeah, but Fort Thunder is 60 miles away from here.
That's true.
Can't just carry a prisoner from here. And I can't send any men to help you out either on that.
Do you have any available cells or something we can contain him in?
I would rather not have
Yeah.
to do that, you know.
Hmm.
Even if he might be a cult member.
Yeah, there's too many low guards as well with everything that's going on.
Wouldn't want to
I have a suggestion.
take care of
How,
a prisoner of combat.
how about
It wouldn't sit well with me.
how about we get back to the institute, and 1 or 2 of us stay outside and make sure this guy doesn't do anything funny.
If you're making a big deal about it, we could just kill him.
We
That
are
would
not
not sit
killing him.
well with me. Good God, do you not care about morals in the least?
He
Apparently,
tried to
he
kill
doesn't.
us.
Yes, and you're the one who saved his goddamn life.
I am not killing a human being with my own hands.
Well, maybe he was simply
Well,
trying to
hold
capture
on.
us like we were him.
That is true. Perhaps were you trying to kill us? Be
Yeah.
honest. This could end your
Give-
life, or it could
Give a
save
persuasion.
it. Bah!
He gives a nod.
Is he, as in he was trying to kill us?
Oh, if you said it like that, then he would shake his head no.
I'm going to do an insight just in case. Ooh. Oh no, I accidentally did it twice, and the first one was a 1.
Even though he's been quiet, just his response to that, he seems like he was trying to capture you, or at least that was the intent.
Yes, if he was trying to capture us, I don't think it would be right to kill him at all.
All right.
Perhaps Fort Thunder has better accommodations for him.
Fair enough.
So, what do y'all? Captain Gold is going to take.
Well,
Hmm?
What do you guys suggest then? If we don't kill him, if you're worried about him running away, we can't just lock him up because you're worried he's going to run away.
I remember the spell that I tried to do against Valencia that didn't work well. What if I did that again to make sure he didn't move?
Did you say Valencia?
Yeah, God, Valencia. God damn it. Orison, sorry.
Welcome to my
Valencia's-
world.
Valencia suddenly turns evil.
Welcome to my
That
world.
would be a twist.
Can I just ask, how does ritual casting work?
It
I
would
don't
be
spend
an hour,
an hour to cast this thing.
if I'm correct. Yep,
Oh geez.
or 10 minutes. It's one
Yeah,
of the
that's
two.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 minutes per spell slot. or
Yeah.
spell level.
And then I don't use a spell slot then?
No.
By ritual cast?
Nah.
Okay. One of you stay. We go to the institute. One of you stay with me for 10 minutes, and I'm gonna cast Entangle on him, and he won't be able to move, and I'll stay outside and keep an eye on him.
Who's saying this?
I am
Who's I?
Azir.
Alright, I'll stay
druid.
with you.
Gold will stay. Okay. So to those who go to the institution,
As they're walking away, though, I do want to say to Zir about what I said earlier. I want to take it back. That was a thinking back on it, that was a bit cruel of me to say. So I want to apologize. I'm honest enough to admit it.
Azir just like kind of struggles to say the words. He's like, I'm sorry for what I said as well. It brought up some painful memories.
Just know that I'm not going to bring it up anymore, but if you do wish it, I'll help you if I can.
I know your offer is there to try and at least help with our situation. I just need some time. Okay.
Understandable. Won't say any more.
Thank you.
okay. To our mage institution.
Oh, hello,
Alright.
Nick.
Sorry
Okay.
about that.
Now that it's back,
It's fine.
Ed, where do you want to go? If you want to stay with and help keep the prisoner in bay, or do you want to investigate the institution?
Was the prisoner the person with boomstick?
Yeah.
Prisoner.
So, as you go to the institution and unlock the door, what are you guys searching for?
I'm going to head straight up to Master Orizen's chambers.
I am currently outside, like, ritual casting Entangle. So if anyone wants to stay with me for like 10 minutes while I try and do this random
Short
guy
rest.
makes me...
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, you enter her room. It's a
Whoa, whoa,
fairly.
whoa. I knock first.
Oh.
First.
You knock first.
God, guys, you're entering a ladies' room.
You knock. No response.
I will knock louder. And I will say, Master Orizen, are you in there? This is urgent business.
No response. As you continue knocking louder.
Is the door unlocked?
It is currently locked.
Well, I'm worried she might be dead in there, if she's even alive at all. Can anybody open this door? I mean, I suppose I could beat it down, but that seems unelegant.
You have the key.
Well,
To the institution.
Oh, right. I thought they had the key to her room, too.
perhaps we could find someone who's in charge. Ask them if they could get in.
Master
'Cause...
Orizen is the one in charge.
Oh,
Shatter that bitch!
I'd like hear that from outside. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, we could answer a lot of potential questions if we're to investigate her chambers now. But is it worth breaking down her door?
I think so. If she's alive, well, a door's not that expensive to pay for, is it?
Very well. As I just ram in the door.
As you run past the door completely goes off its hinges, and it stays silent actually. It's a perfect 10 out of 10.
I just brush off my pauldrons and I say, and that's what you can't do if you're not a metal suit of armor.
But are you a metal suit of armor?
I don't see
It's
why I
point.
wouldn't be.
You're not a metal suit of armor.
Anyway, let's look for Master Orison.
Okay.
Indeed.
You see that this room of the house is there is a desk and a small bed. There's not a lot of decorations here actually, and the room is rather small.
Does it look like there have been any signs of a struggle?
Make investigation.
Does anyone want to help me with this check so I can have advantage?
Yes, I would.
Cool, my advantage was worse than my normal roll.
No struggle at all. As you look around trying to see any scratch marks, there's nothing.
Well, perhaps we're wrong and she really was there.
I mean, there's still the issue of the fiend. I doubt someone would just be like, hey, fiend, why don't you come live inside me and rule my body?
Ah, true. Perhaps it was the fiend who got into her. Which is even more unfortunate.
I will use my last divine sense to see if there's any unusual things in this room.
Okay. As you do your last divine sense, you pick up nothing.
Alright, well, if there were any artifacts of undead origins or fiendish origins, they're no longer here.
Well, this bodes unwell.
I'll take a look through her desk.
Okay. The desk, as you open it up, is currently it's empty.
Are there any dust marks indicating that something was here?
Make an investigation.
Oh! Just can you give me the help action so I can get that
Yeah,
natural 20?
I'm gonna help him.
Okay, so as you unlock it and look to see if there's any marks, you can see that there's actually a secret hatchet,
Hatch?
like
Ooh.
as in like a secret thing you could just lift up
I
to
will
a secret compartment in the desk.
I will very carefully open it.
Okay, and you open it to find letters, several different letters.
Interesting. What do they say?
Do you speak? You speak deep speech, so give me
I
one
do.
second to pull this out.
Yay! Deep speech is great, guys.
Which is there it is.
You just sound like a death metal rocker.
Okay.
Gesundheit.
Within it the letters describe of a great plan to bring back the age of chaos into the world. Currently, the Master Orizon was trying to understand the 13 obelisks because she was trying to figure out the components of it. Can it teleport people to different planes? Can it open up to different universes that exist around that can exist? Can it open up different timelines as well? Various different scripts, various different things that don't make sense at first. Then it talks about the return of chaos, how they plan on bringing back the Queen of Chaos by reverting time itself to a certain point where she was alive and then dragging her through that time to here.
Does it seem like her interest in this subject is academic, or that she's actually part of the problem?
Through these letters, it seemed a mixture of both. Like she was trying to understand this concept.
And is there anything in these letters that indicates that she ever joined this Par Kithar or anything like it?
She was actually researching that the Park Cathar. They an organization known as the Children of Chaos, who are trying to construct what is known as the Chaos Engine. The Chaos Engine main purpose is to change time or reverse it back to a certain point. Essentially, time traveling back into the Dawn Wars, and then taking the Queen of Chaos and bringing her back here.
All right, I will relay that information to Song and whoever else is with me. So it seems like she was possibly doing this academically and then eventually got interested in it.
Well, that's a shame. She was quite pretty.
I mean, it could just be that the magical and technological implications of being able to travel through time were too much for her to resist. Doesn't necessarily mean that she wanted to discover these methods to destroy the world.
True, although it still means that she was involved with all of this, perhaps. What got an eye?
That she at least knew about it and was trying to understand it, yes. But I think the most we can get from these letters is that she knows more than we currently do. So finding her
Or she
possibly
knew.
Indeed. That still doesn't explain her strange behavior, though.
That is true. But we can't find out anything about that here unless we talk to. Have we passed by anyone in the institute?
In the institute currently is closed. It's
Also, only
I imagine
hers.
probably
Only
sleeping.
she is
yeah,
here.
only she slept here.
Well,
So
we'll
it's
have to
still
ask someone when they
inconclusive.
get here.
Indeed. Still inconclusive, but she would definitely be a big key to solving this mystery. I guess that's about all
Indeed.
that we can find here, unless you have any other ideas.
Not that I can think of. This is somewhat above my head. Well, let's report back to the others and Captain Gold.
By the way, do you happen to know how to reattach this door?
Sorry, I do not.
And we pan to everyone else. So what is everyone else currently doing with the prisoner?
I've just been outside here and ritual casted Entangle.
Yeah, he's currently now entangled.
Yeah, I've
and
just been watching them.
And I'm just gonna go right next to him, and I'm just speak to him and saying, you know, everyone else wants to kill you right now.
I
I'm not
don't.
gonna-
I don't want to kill him.
Oh, you don't?
No. So
I'm just
everyone
gonna
but
point.
me.
I'm gonna point to him and say, yeah, except that guy right there. Right. So, me and him are the only people around here that actually care right now for your life. If you have anything at all, please help us.
Make a persuasion.
I hope my words are as smooth as butter. Persuasion.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Holy shit!
they
I'm
were.
just-
It's
I'm
fucking,
serenading to him.
it's fucking butter.
He stares at you. You could tell that there's in his eyes he wants to say something. But before he says it, he stops and continues not saying it and just goes back and not saying anything.
God fucking damn it! I'm like there. I'm just like, God. Anyone else got any bright ideas?
So, sir, where did you get that boomstick?
Nothing.
There's never heard of that before. He's like, what's a boomstick?
The metal thing that was shooting metal balls at us.
Oh,
He doesn't say anything based on it.
are these boomsticks perchance like are they common or are they very hard to like come by? Are they expensive or?
We'll say they're hard to come by.
Hmm. I,
You're fine. I just need him to talk.
yeah, no, I was saying I'm trying to think is anything as well. It's
You
like,
can see him start to slowly go to sleep or doze off.
Did you check his mouth if he had any poisons in it?
no, I actually didn't.
Let's do that.
Okay, rip the drawer open and like slap him a bit. Hey.
Yeah, he go ahead and make a medicine.
After yes, it's the medicine roll of me bitch slapping him. By my dice, knockstick, use a bitch.
When you open his mouth and then you start slapping, you can see like a pill comes out.
I am gonna try and pull that out.
Alright. You pull it out successfully.
I'm gonna check his
Smart
gear and everything for certain symbols.
Got any stay silent?
Does anyone here know what this pill is?
That's probably
Cyanide.
poison. Yeah, probably.
That's when you two come back in, Song and Yanguar.
So, you guys find anything?
It's inconclusive at best.
Oh,
But
it's fine.
Well,
he's not here.
You find anything though? Like,
I'm gonna roll insight to see if I can tell that he's deliberately trying to keep the fact that he found the letters there. No, can't tell.
Can't tell through the armor either.
I'm going to incite him.
Although we did find some letters
Oh, you did?
that were written in deep speech, apparently.
I can read that.
Yeah, I can read it too.
Any rate, how is this prisoner out here doing? Did you get any information out of him?
No,
I tried,
but
but
he didn't really talk, but he did try to kill himself.
as I
Is
like
he
pull up the poison like capsule, like in my
Is he
hands,
still alive?
I
Yeah,
think I
he's
just
still
saved his
alive.
life.
Alright, well, given what's been going on here lately, I think
Can I see
Maybe.
the letters?
maybe I can help us get him to talk. And I will cast this for fiends on our friend.
Hey, can I please see the letters? I feel I'm being kind of annoyed.
As you cast the protection from good and evil
You
on
can
fiends.
see the guards actually start getting really annoyed right
Uh,
now.
He still acts the same way. Still just
Can you guys
Alright.
hear me?
Well,
Yeah,
it was worth a shot.
Oh.
yeah. They we can hear you, but
Alright.
we're
Kimira o Mishiteru wa.
Oh, I thought perhaps he was being quiet because he was being forced by some extraterrestrial presence,
when
but
I talked to him, he looked like I don't know what it was. Something in his eyes. It looked like he wanted to say something.
I got an idea. Is he awake right now?
he started dozing off, but he seems awake now because
I pull out a piece of paper and pen and I hand it to him and I say, "Can you write?"
he nods.
All right, ask him questions, guys.
Can you at
Aren't
least
his
tell us your
hands-
name?
Hello, Ron. Why can't you speak?
All right, how about the short version of why you were in the forest and what are those obelisks?
For what
who
reason?
ordered you?
If you attempt to answer these questions, is it forfeiting your life? Where is Master Orizen?
He's really good at drawing
Do
these
you
lines.
do you know
guys.
her?
You did. What do you mean you did?
It means she's dead.
She's still alive.
Did you kill her, or did one of your allies kill her? To your knowledge, has she been harmed? I will lean in and whisper into his ear, trying to be as quiet as possible, and I will whisper you what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
hate
roll
my
a-
mouse.
I'm gonna roll a perception on that.
Oh yeah.
17.
Okay. Let me see what this message is. Okay. For Song and for Zir, you would hear. Do you know Roll Mayor? That is what you would hear.
Roll Mayor. Ingvar, is there something that you can't tell us that you can tell him?
No, because I don't know it yet.
Okay, so it's my turn to whisper stuff to him.
Although he said yes to your question.
Indeed.
I'm going to go to Ingvar and say quietly to him, I heard what you said. Why did you ask that?
As I said, there are too many inconclusive pieces for me to know.
Alright, I'll trust you for now. You've been very trustworthy so far. Noble, in fact, I think.
All right, so I have a question. Were you guys involved with the murder in town? Guess that's a no.
Like, I'm gonna try to figure out if he, like, from his expression.
He's been keeping the same expression. Just when he's writing, he's just writing.
Do
From
you
what you
want-
could tell, he doesn't. He seems to not know.
I have one last question for you. Whether the others have any more, that's fine. Do you want to live? Truly.
What does that mean?
Considering that he just tried to off himself, I'm wondering if he actually did want to live. Whether or not he was forced to. Judas.
Possibly true. Although, in that case, why are you telling us what you're telling us?
And then he erases that, and he scratches that off really quickly, and then goes.
As soon as I hear that, say, in the air now. And I
Indian
want him
now.
in the air now.
What?
I'm gonna send my owl up into the sky,
You're gonna send the air. Yep.
and I'm gonna like use the sight and see. if
Yeah, I
can
start
see
flying
anything.
up then, taking his cue.
Do you two need any help? I can fly as well.
Go ahead and give me
For a
perception.
minute.
Sorry, what was that?
Go ahead and give me perception.
Yeah, I'll
You know
do
what, I'm just
perception
gonna do
too,
it.
since I'm in the air.
You all see from Song's back appearing radiant wings. And he flies up into the air as well. Can't stay up here for long, but I can see.
As these 6 wing-like lines appear, almost blue, and they carry Song up. You all don't notice anything. The town, as of this moment, is just currently asleep. The only people that seem to be active are in the town center, where all like the traveler people are, but they aren't close to you guys.
God damn it! I can't see a thing.
I fly back down since I can't stay up there for very long.
I'm gonna like pull out my arm for like Zay to come back on.
Couldn't see anything.
Same.
We're not safe here, everyone.
Is the thing that is watching us from this plane, or is it from beyond? As far as you know. Has this thing that has been watching you ever done anything to you? I make sure to whisper that just in case whatever's watching us can't hear us.
And he erases that real quick too, scratches it off.
What has it done? Do you know anything about darkness and moonlight and their significance?
And he scratches that off as well.
Here's another question then. Does name Sinner have any meaning to you?
He drops the pen, or the pencil, and stares at you.
I think that's a yes to that question.
Picks it up.
It's a bit of duality.
Enemy is salvation.
Guys, can I whisper something in his ear to see if he reacts to it?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna
Go
walk
for
up and I'm gonna ask him, whispering, of course,
Yeah,
covering my
go for
mouth so people can't
Yeah,
see it.
you know.
You know anyone by the name of Tony?
I'm.
Nope.
Dang it.
I'm gonna slowly back up. Okay. No response.
Guess we're all doing secrets here. Honestly, kind of wish I had one.
What are the shades of night? Apparently you have a secret song.
Pardon? Hold on.
And he scratches
What
out.
secret do I have?
How do you know he has a secret?
Do you know something about me? About what I am?
And he erases that.
Only that I'm an Asimar.
Alright, since you seem to know about some of us, how about this? Does a sword by the name of Ragnarok ring a bell for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
For that, there's a story about a sword that can bring both change and destruction, depending on who wields that blade. You don't know
Alright.
who that blade belongs to, but you know of a story like that. It's pretty much, depending on who wields that blade, can mean the end for the universe.
Why would you be asking about that sword, Ragnarok? Yeah, it doesn't matter. A lot of
It's
things I
fine.
don't understand here.
It's
It's-
fine. I'm an open book. If you want me to be honest, it's a family heirloom.
Azir's gonna
It's
ginge.
that thing is a family heirloom of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Azir's gonna gingerly approach him, and he said, "Since you know so much, what do you know about the dragon drowning in venom?"
Tony walks away, or fuck. Old
I knew
habits.
it. I knew it all along. It was really Tony.
No, Ed walks away after the Ragnarok question.
Azir just starts shaking.
Azir, you alright?
And I'm actually gonna point my quarterstaff at him.
At me.
No, not at you. God, no. At Ron.
Ronald Weasley.
Azir?
Ronald
Leviosa.
Weasley.
Ronald. Oi.
Honestly, the first question I want to ask him is, do you prefer Leviosa or Leviosa?
Ah!
Leviosa.
Oh my god.
What? That can't be right.
Azir, calm down, calm down. You guys
Tell
help
me anything you know of him, or my act of kindness will heavily change.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. Calm down.
There is no more veil.
I'm
And
also,
he's gonna throw his quarterstaff
I'm
to like
putting
the
my
wall.
hand on him, and as I'm doing it, I'm using charm person. I'm going to say, "Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Don't let him get to you. Don't let him get to you."
Oh, I had to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm basically doing this trying to calm you down.
20.
Wow, Jesus.
Get fucked.
And you just tried to manipulate him with a spell.
I am gonna throw my quarterstaff to the wall.
But thing is charm person, they don't know that you try to charm them.
No, not you. I was gonna do
That's,
that beforehand.
That's friends.
Yeah, that's friends.
You don't have to tell us about it. It seems very traumatic. But you should calm down. We're getting some good information from him. It wouldn't be good to take him out.
I'm going for a walk.
I'll
And
walk
I'm
with
Want
just
you.
gonna-
anyone to accompany you?
I'll walk with him.
Ed and Azir walk out. Because they were going to walk out anyways for doing stuff.
I'll ask Ron. Do you know where he is? You know who I'm talking about.
He stares at you.
That doesn't make any sense. I feel like if he were there, I would have sensed him a long time ago.
Who is he talking about?
Someone who tried to kill me. If he wants to play cryptic, that's fine. I think I'm going to go find a place to sleep for the night. We've got a lot to do.
I think I should as well.
Some answers I needed. One more step closer to finally getting back my family sword.
What do I know what Char is?
Char? That's the island you guys are going to.
Oh.
That's where Port Kosher is.
And hold on, what? Why does he want to know about Char?
Because of a response that the man gave him.
Yeah, in the lands of Char lies your answer song.
Oh.
The Kosher Sea. Well, we can't bring any ham.
But
I have one more question before we leave. I doubt you would know anything about it, but would you know anything about what happened, or would you know anything about the group that attacked my family? Since you seem to be so open. Oh, it wasn't a group. Then what was it? What? Explain.
And with that, we're gonna end today's session.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a
man.
good cliffhanger.
everyone just gets some like bombshells dropped on them.
I was from a bombshell was more of just a realization.
Realizations. Very fast realizations.
Ooh, I liked that.
So now, you know that they're trying to build the Chaos Engine to bring back a god from the past to the present. And now you all have information for yourselves to have and ponder about.
So everyone tonight, before we go, no crying in your sleep. That's not allowed. That was rule 1 that I got.
I'm not crying.
That's the experience.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Because you all
Oh boy.
killed the Shadow Beast.
315 away.
Just wondering, if I didn't do what I did, would it been possible to still kill it?
The question is, do I want to answer this? No. I want to say this. No, as in the sense of you might have been able to do it, you might not have been. I'm saying no to your question, as in, like, I can't give you a response.
Alright.
That's for you, and you alone to think about.
Fair enough.
Because I had an idea with the creature at first when you said the orbs. It was like, what were the other colours? It was red, and what other colours were there? It was like 2 more, wasn't it? Left on them?
There was red, green, black,
Oh, because I thought it was like
and purple.
If we use the elements against him, because I was going to cast some shit on him and see if that happened. Like, if anything changed.
Yeah,
'cause
who
clearly
knows?
one of us-
The only response you got that it was in pain was in radiant. That was the only response you.
I am
all
slightly
figured out.
grateful it turned me back into a wolf then, so I could just use straight up moonbeam.
Yeah.
Help
Did
me,
we
man.
level up?
Close.
Nope.
315
close.
away.
Pretty close.
315 away.
But you guys have a lot of things to do now.
Yeah. We still
Mhm.
need to
Lot
go
of-
to the fort, though. Like, that's...
Next session,
Mm.
you all will discuss, sit down with Mr. Black, and
Oh,
then
fuck.
we travel to the Burnt Mountains, where you will speak
Yay.
with Luma, the leader of the Children of Summer. And oh boy,
my commander's
Don't-
gonna be so... My commander's gonna be so pissed with me because I'm gonna be late for my meeting with him.
Oh, no.
the question is that important right now?
Hopefully they're all crazy
Yes.
so we can murder/kill.
Well, Will. Here's another question
was
for
OOC,
you.
by the way.
With how obsessive my character is with jobs and deals, you think it's important to him?
I just realized, none of us gave our answers whether or not they were going to accept your deal or Ingvar's deal.
Here's the
I
thing.
pretty much said I would go with Ingvar's.
I didn't
Wait,
say
what were the
shit.
deals? What were the deals?
So everyone got a point of damnation, even you, Ed.
Yep.
So there were two paths to cleanse yourself, in a sense. You could go down Pazrael's route, where you create a deal with Pazrael, or you can go with Yengwar's route, which you do the 5 trials of Akfumeru.
First one.
Okay.
All right. Yeah,
That's
there we
that's
go. Carl's
that's
on
Damn
my
it.
side.
That's
Fuck
up to
you
you.
guys.
You all,
That's alright. We'll go through it together, son.
Yay.
because
I'll
after
help
all, you guys are a group. So
I was actually going to answer my course, but then I test some PTSD just lay upon me.
it's up to you guys. Again,
Fuck you guys. I got Carl. Carl, high five, Carl.
I just hit my mic.
And before his 12 characters, kill everyone.
You know, I'll
Tony
say
kills
my
everyone.
Oh god, no. I'll say
Tony
my
was
decision
his
next
previous
section.
character.
Previous characters.
As previous
And
characters.
his brother also almost killed us.
Oh great.
I'm pretty sure there's at least like 80 Tonys by now.
Probably.
Which
Didn't
is why
you like change their class each time you brought them back?
Yep.
Perpetually
That was actually kind
reincarnated.
of fun.
Yeah. So far, me, Carl, are on Team Pazriel, and Nate and Yavir are on
Ingvar.
Ingvar are on Team Geraldine.
Serenity.
Geraldine.
Remember,
So basically,
Serenity.
I can make it 2-2, or I could actually make it 3-2.
Pass.
No. Right now it's split 2-2.
or
Hmm.
you could pick the best option.
Do nothing.
No.
Get
I'll
more
discuss-
donations?
I will discuss with you in private.
Oh.
Paz is the best option, just saying.
Paz is the best, just saying.
To be
They're
fair,
They're only
they-
gonna get a directive to kill us.
to be
or
fair though,
something.
No.
Shelly, you came across like for our entire session like the Resident Evil merchant. Like, what are you buying? Ah, I'll take that deal at a high price.
That's so true.
Well, I was trying to sell a hard bargain. That's why.
Like the second like Carl accept that deal, you should have gone. Thank you.
Thank you for
That's
buying.
too good.
Problem is,
soul is delicious.
I would have accepted it either way.
Oh man, I was not expecting this. 2 teams, I love it.
Not necessarily the two teams.
It's nice to have like inner turmoil going
like-
around.
No,
like-
no, I think that
It's like the Twilight movies all over again, only this time it's cooler.
No, there's the people who made the
Ugh.
worst. There's the people that made the best choice, and the people who made the bad one. I'm on the good choice.
Yeah.
I
Did you just seriously make a Twilight movies joke?
Yeah, I just did.
Ugh.
Problem.
So, me, Carl, we're on the cool side. You guys are boring. You guys show us, ooh, look at me. I'm part of law.
There is no cool side. We're on the right side.
Yeah, exactly. You know, no one likes Paragon. All right, Renegade's where it's at.
Let's just say.
Renegade for life.
Oh God.
Ren-
I recently just did Mass Effect 1 as well, and I did a Renegade run.
Renegade for life.
I'm gonna get off because I'm starving to death. See y'all peeps later.
Have a
Yeah.
Good night.
Good session.
Hey, everybody.
Good session. So yeah, it's split down 2-2, I believe, and everyone else is still undecided.
I mean, I could make the decision now, or...
Oh no. You and me are gonna have a discussion later.
Oh...
Although Azir might, he might still join me. You know, I could still talk him into joining us. Carl.
Let's just say you got some brownie points with the little pep talk.
Yeah.
Man, I'll give you some crack if you join our side.
Don't worry, the first batch is free. All right.
No, he still has to pay for it. I'm not that kind of guy.
Wow.
Well, no, you gotta get him free so you get hooked.
Well, I already hooked him. What do you think he was eating earlier? Powdered sugar?
Good vibes.
Oh man, if man, I cannot wait to see the recording session for this.
It's gonna be a shit show.
It's gonna be a shit show.
I love how most of it was just us like arguing right as we go to the obelisk.
Oh, I
then
love
was
it.
And all you guys were just gonna leave me. It's like, oh well, he's fucked. Bye.
You know, you'd be surprised how often we've done that in the other game, where someone would just disappear and we'd be like, oh, well, he's gone. All right, let's go on.
I was.
Oh yeah,
really-
they continue their paths. Yeah.
Meanwhile, with Azir, Eclipse is happening. He's just got a spear defending himself.
Meanwhile, with Azir, he's in the Final Fantasy moment where Sephiroth does Solar Flare.
Oh god.
No, it's like in that SpongeBob clip where Squidward's falling in an abyss.
Yeah.
Let's just get teleported into space.
So I honestly forgot. Who am I walking with again?
You was walking with me.
Oh, okay, sick.
Yeah, you're with the cool gang.
No. You see, I
Carl,
obviously
you're with the
took.
cool gang.
I obviously,
Me and Sarah
used
were
my insightfulness to, know that he would walk away, so I walked away with him to get him on the pass side.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
You, me, and Azir. We're the cool kids. Everyone else are squares because they want to be on the lawful side.
You know what? No, I'm not going to force him into his own decisions.
I mean, let's just say he's pretty fragile right now, so
I'm not gonna do that to a fragile man.
Oh, I
Like,
will.
there are things there are things that trigger him really badly.
I
Like,
know.
was-
I could trigger.
I was trying to protect that man, but
Yeah.
if you mention certain things to me, I will change.
I realized something.
Despite what you guys saying, Guard does have a conscience. That's why he did apologize.
Yeah, I saw that. But you was really Resident Evil 4 merching it with me. Like, at the
Oh no,
start.
I know. No, he was. No, I won't lie, he was. But that's because again, he was trying to
Hey,
sell a hard
hey.
case.
Hey, what are you buying?
What you selling?
No, if like one of the things he pulled out is like, oh, he just gained an attaché case. And he just like pulls out.
For a second campaign, I wasn't expecting this already.
Shit went from 1 to 10 as soon as I dropped Pazriel. I told you, Will. As soon as I brought that bombshell, I knew shit was going to drop.
Oh yeah. Or the Chaos Engine. Good luck figuring that out.
You know,
Also-
whenever anyone here play Oblivion? I know Will has.
Sadly only Skyrim.
I have. Yeah.
Whenever you talked about the Chaos engine, I'm just thinking about that engine that's shown at the beginning intro of Oblivion, where they're opening
That's kind of
Oblivion.
how it's gonna be like.
You
Or
know what I'm talking about, right?
I know
That
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Think of it like that way, except a lot worse.
Oh, awesome.
Because
I don't know. That's kind of fucked in Oblivion because they literally opened up hell with that.
yeah. And guess what? They're gonna mess up with this one. Time.
And you know what you shouldn't be mad about? Your character then got rich, had great armor, didn't have to worry about anything.
Who got the cloak in the end?
That's
I
a
don't
good
think
question.
I don't think anyone discussed who got
I
cloaked.
mean, I went to that guy and got something, but I ain't gonna say shit.
I wanted it, but everyone's like, "Oh, you're not frontline. Fuck you."
Well, no, I feel like the sorcerer that causes explosions on himself should probably have it.
Thank you. That's why I was arguing, but no one would listen to me.
It's up to you guys. This is your items that you
It's
decide.
a bit like kind of like out of character. I'll be like, I've got something, so my hands are off. I ain't gonna be greedy.
I didn't want to be greedy, but logically speaking, give it to the guy that blows himself the fuck up.
Sometimes at that point, you should just do like WoW or like FF14. You should just do a green and a need roll.
Everyone roll. Everyone roll.
Everyone roll. Actually, that would be like a thing if they can't decide.
I
then
got
just
a
do
24. Are you serious?
that. In game, like the cloak just flies to you. Guess it's mine.
No, it just disappears and you look in your bag and it's there and you're like, I was just giving some info that I could trigger like 12 people with. Billy knows why too. Yeah, it's so great.
I'm just surprised how quick time flies when you're like in a session. Because it was like, what, we started at like what?
Mhm.
What about
I was
10?
actually expecting you guys to get further into it, but
No,
I
we bickled too much.
I don't push things. If you guys want to talk, you can talk. So it's not like I'm not in a rush. I'm not gonna rush you guys into anything that you guys want to talk about. So unless that time comes up.
Unless if it's like we spent like over an hour complaining about like a menial thing, then you could kind of go like
that's different though.
Yeah.
And,
This was a more serious conversation.
Yeah. Something we need to start working on though, and I just realized this, we need to work more on me doing the wild surge rolls.
Right. It's something that we forget, but
Yeah.
we can fix on that.
What are the rules?
Every time that I roll or do a spell of first level or higher, I have to do a d20.
And if you get a 1, you roll the 100
Yeah.
table.
Yeah, he did Tides of Chaos and got a pretty bad one.
He literally
I almost turned into, if it wasn't for our druid's bear spirit, I would have been a fright.
You survived literally, I think, with 1 HP.
I did.
Like if we did the addition correctly, which I think we did, if we did the math correctly.
Well, it was like 25, wasn't it? And then it was like
30,
20.
34.
34, yeah.
I actually think we got it wrong. Because he has 12 health plus 8, 20, 12, 32. How much damage was it again?
34.
Yeah, it was 2 damage over, but it doesn't matter.
No, because I
it has to go double your health, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has to double your health, and I had 20 at the time because of the 8 temp. So it brought me, so it would have had to do 24 over, and then it did 13.
God, if we didn't level up, you would have actually been dead.
Yeah. No.
Holy shit. Because at first I thought I was like, oh, it's just a plus 5.
Man. I love playing Wild Mage, but at the same time, like that's why I love playing Wild Mage, because you have moments like that. Just like it can really be good, but at the same time, it's like holy fuck.
And this is why, like, whenever I play like an RPG or an MMO, I towards like either a long range class or like a healer class, because I'm like, something dumb is gonna happen right now, and everyone's gonna call like, oh, what the fuck? It's like bullshit, or like a roll. And I'm like, I'm just gonna have to clean that up.
See, the way I do it is I just say screw it. I play what I want.
Because like I'm not like I was really tempted with like Barbarian first looks. I was like, that looks kind of fun, and like a Paladin as well. But I was like, I'm gonna stick to like
Barbarian's
what I
my
normally.
least favorite class. I mean, I'm not a big fan of martial classes in general. I prefer spellcasters, but barbarians in particular, I'm not too fond of. Um, they've improved with Volo's guy just because now they can do more besides totem, but they're still probably my least favorite.
I do like seeing, because I was gonna say, like, when I played Mass Effect, I played God, I forget what the marksman class is called, but I was pretty much sniping it. Yeah, infiltrator, and I was like sniping it the entire way through and all that because I absolutely adored snipers.
Yeah, I've heard to say my character is 15. Gotta start young.
I think Azir's like 20. Yeah, he's like 23. He'll be the same age as me. Yeah. At first, I was really concerned because, like, oh god, someone else has appeared to attack us, and I was like, oh thank god. And now, like, it's like. Let's see.
Granted, we barely have touched on culture stuff yet, so
Yeah.
I love how everyone's treating Gar like a villain. Like, I'm not a villain.
You're a villain. You have your ways of trying to get things from people.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see anything wrong with his ways. Nor do I see anything wrong with anyone's ways.
for I am Ed. I is smart. I is smart.
Ed doesn't have a opinion on most things.
For I am Ed, and I like jawbreakers.
I've lost all respect for you.
I'm going to drill him.
He immediately does a 180 and just high flies Ingvar.
No, he doesn't do that. He just disappears from the party and comes back.
He comes back as Tony.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh god.
Don't worry, Tony would probably be on Team Pazaril as well.
It's Tony. He'll do what he wants.
But no, it's not more like I hated your character. It's just that he has his reasons. With like I don't trusted you for the most part, but I have reasons not to trust Ingvar as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the thing is Gar's just honest. You know, like he calls people out on BS, but he also knows that he's hypocritical because he views everyone is. He's honest about it.
But though you had to hit like one of the things that he cared about with most, and it's like his sight. You're like, oh.
To be fair, you're the one that brought it up. He just saw that as an opportunity to bring you in.
Yeah. But he did bring it up again, and it's just like, oh no.
Oh wait, Azir's blind?
Azir is blind.
I knew that.
Yeah, he's blind.
Yeah, I never said my character was a goody tooty.
I mean, no one's asked why, like how he came that way.
I probably asked about it on the walk. When I actually realized you're blind.
Yeah, like he's just like you're like, oh, you thought I was just like staring at the sky when I was like told like my bird just to go up in the sky. I'm just staring at them, like just like not moving.
He just stared up into the sky and his eyes started burning from looking up
No.
at the sun.
You look down and he's just like T-posing.
No, it's just like you look at him and it's like in that cartoon where his eyes are boiling from looking at the sun.
No, what? Or when Ed's like, "Hey, look over there." Never mind. Never. Sorry.
I mean, he has his way of seeing. Fuck it, since everyone else knows about it, like I'll just say, like I told you along the way, but he can actually use his familiar Zay to actually give him. He can use his sight,
Oh.
so
yeah.
he would be seeing through his owl, so he wouldn't just be seeing from himself. But if anything happens to Zay, that's bye bye.
So it's pretty much third person all the time.
Yeah, third person or like birds. I was gonna say, has anyone here played
Your mic cut out.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, has anyone here like played like one of us has played Assassin's Creed Origins, right? The new one.
Nope.
Fuck, who was downloading it? Like I remember one of us was saying. Like if you have a look at that and like he uses his hawk Senu, and he just like goes in the sky and you can go like search around for things with it.
Yep.
But like God, I forget the main guy in that game. But he's like out on body when that happens.
Yeah. I was kind of imagining Divinity, that game, and how that camera system works.
I still need to play Original Sin 2. I've got it on Steam.
You have it downloaded?
Yeah, I have it downloaded, but I'm playing FF9 at the moment.
Yeah.
So that's been a bit of a long time investment at the moment.
I just finally got my friend to download it, or buy it and download it. So we're going to be playing through it.
I should have played it yesterday, but I was like, I was in a mood for shooters, so I just played Doom instead, and all day today, the Dragon Ball Fighters beta came out, so I was just wasting hours of my life on that.
Are all the characters open for beta?
No, they took out Kid Gohan, Fat Boo, Trunks.
No point in playing it.
God damn it! I think there's like one more in there, but the roster is Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Kid Buu, Beerus, Nappa, Adult Gohan.
16.
No, 16. Yeah, that was the other one. 16 is not in the beta. This one. And I think that's it. Honestly, Frieza and Cell.
If you can't play Fat Boo, it's just no point, guys.
I mean, I played the closed beta last time, and like, I don't mind like Fat Boo. 16 though is the shit. So I'm quite upset he isn't in my. in Krillin as well as in the beta.
Does Trunks fight with the sword or without the sword? Because
with the sword.
Okay, good. Because I forgot which Dragon Ball there was, but there was one Dragon Ball where he fought without one, and it felt weird.
Might have been GT. Might have been that really shitty sequel one that they did.
Yeah.
Because I know in like, at least what I've seen of Super so far, like he comes back and like he's with the sword.
Yeah, because I remember playing a game, like every Dragon Ball Z game, Trunks has always been one of my favorite characters to play because he feels just really good play with that sword.
From what I tried of him like last time, he was a little tricky to use, but he has some like an amazing he does like the slash thing that he does to Frieza when he like blows him up, and I love that move so much because it does a shit ton of damage.
I love how much love is in this.
Dude, they're like taking panel to panel from like the the show and like the books as well. So I'm like, holy shit.
That's what I'm loving about it is like you could see how much love is being put into it.
Do you have the PS4?
Yeah.
The beta's open to everyone tomorrow, so you should. Yeah, you can actually download it now. But since like pre-orders are the only people that could play it like a day early. So
Oh.
everyone's like, yeah, I mean, it's midnight now for me, so I'm pretty sure it'd be open for everyone, at least UK time.
Late. No, that's nothing.
That's alright. I had a shit sleeping pattern anyway, so that went out
So
the
do
window.
I.
As you go, just try
My
and put
sleeping pattern's actually pretty good, but that's usually because I pass out around this time from college.
Oh god, I remember just used to falling asleep on the bus from college.
Yeah.
From
Oh
there
god.
back.
Oh, you can ask Will. I was basically a zombie Wednesday. It was really bad Wednesday.
Yeah, the servers are currently down at the moment, so I guess they're readying the for everyone right now. God damn it! I wanted a couple more matches. Yeah, like you can just download, and I don't think there's a long download. So
I'm guessing we all take a long rest by next session.
we took a rest beforehand, so like we got all our spells back.
Short rest. You don't get your spells from short.
We don't get our spell slots back.
Only
short rest.
warlocks do.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Well, wizards get some of theirs back, but
Later levels, not at
Yeah.
level 3.
Okay, that's actually concerning because I don't have many spell slots left.
I have
Yeah.
3.
yeah, you have to be real conservative with spells.
Don't worry, I got us. I got Tingle Wave and Fog Cloud.
I have one more second spell, and I have 2 more of my normal spell slots.
I assume we all just went to bed at the end of this.
Me and Azir went on a walk.
Yeah, no, I went out. I'm like, fuck it. I should have like shouted before, and oh yeah, all the inns suck.
Shouted, hope you all have a bad time in the inn. Ooh.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll be fine at defense again. If the guy's a racist, I could just use suggestion or charm person.
I actually had an idea if I ever saw him again, what I'll do to him.
What, put a cock and ball in his forehead?
No, it's not malicious. It's not malicious unless he wants to get it malicious. I had an idea.
Because I'd do that, because it'd be funny.
Oh, it'd be hilarious, and like, I don't know, he could push my buttons. He could say no to what I want to say to him, so. Goddamn, I don't feel like playing anything else. I should just go on Netflix. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink.
Alright.
I got a feeling me and Envir are not going to like each other.
Even 2?
Me and Envir.
Someone characters' names are Ingvir. Tony hasn't made. Oh my gosh!
I know
Tony.
You keep on saying he's Ed, but I know he's Tony in disguise. You can't fool me.
No, it's not Tony.
You can't fool me. I know who you are. It's only a matter of time before he rips his face off to reveal it's Tony.
Tony was a tabaxi man. Tony would never be anything but a tabaxi.